なんかすごく優しくてこちらとしてはそんなつもりないけどいやバレてんじゃんてか聞こえてんじゃんそれ頭の中お花畑だとか少女漫画だとかもなんだってどうだっていいそう今すぐ君に会いたい君に会って確かめてみたい世界の断り愛の定義幸せのカテゴリーまだまだ君を知りたいこんなセリフからでもないけどどんなにかっこつけよってだって始まりゃしない君じゃなきゃ意味がない心は君への迷路考えすぎて道が分かれて右だ左だ全部シャレットスパイクなんだってどうだっていい、今すぐ君に会いたい君に会って確かめてみたい世界の断り愛の定義幸せの過程知りたいこんなセリフからでもないけどどんなにかっこつけよってだって始まりゃしない君じゃなきゃダメみたい君じゃなきゃダメみたい
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Training Mode Network. Say goodbye to that opening, by the way. That opening tomorrow, hopefully we will have a new one, with the original song that Just the Tomato wrote for us, so that'll be really exciting. Ooh. But good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Training Mode Network. If you are new to the Training Mode Network, we are a beginner and intermediate focused fighting game community. We run tournaments nearly every night of the week, soon to be in February every night of the week, for a variety of different games, and community events on Saturdays. So our community event this Saturday will be the Blaze Blue Central Fiction Next bracket, which Next is our series of brackets that we run on Saturdays sometimes for frequent top 8ers of our games, graduates, and people who have won one tournament. So it's like the best of the best for TMN. We're going to have our second BBCF Next. Last one was like middle of last year, so this should be really fun. I'm excited to see it. But I don't have any information about that, obviously, because it's invitational. Tonight we have 17 people in the bracket. This is the biggest one we've had in a while, so I'm excited to see how it goes. We have one person who can graduate. That is Toddy Strike. His challenge is messing up, and he can't see the bracket, so that's fun. That being said, I'm joined on commentary tonight by Raph and Sammy Fish. Good afternoon, y'all. Good evening, y'all.
Good morning. Hey, everybody. How are y'all
doing?
So
true. Today? Everything under the sun.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well. It's to me, it's like the first Monday of the year, so.
So true. Okay, well, we're gonna get started with Big Cat and Cali Scrub, but I think we'll have a great practice now. I'm excited. Okay, let me get them going, and then we'll be on our way.
But alright, yeah, another fun evening of King of Fighters 15. I am happy to share this spot with Sammy Fish, as we go way back doing commentary. All the way, Exerd, fun times. In
That's like
the
30 games.
Mm-hmm,
Raph, who did you play in Exerd?
I played Axel. I was always that Axel. I was fun.
Ooh, Axel. Cool.
Only when he was like an actual character, though.
Yeah, he's not very good.
That was like the second half, and even then, that's not really much of a statement for him, honestly. But that's not here nor there. As we have KOF, which has been more of the focus for me, especially with just the world tour been going on really well. We have that coming to an end in March, which is going to be fun to see. The global competition for that once everyone comes through.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to a couple of things actually. One, I'm looking forward to just putting everybody together and having them duke out, because I think the highest level of this game has kind of been shifting constantly, and I'm excited to see who's like that next person, because it's like Xiaohai and ET and like ZJZ, and now it feels like it's Mad KOF. So it's like, but who's actually going to crown themselves at the end? I think it's really cool to see. Also, secondarily, this I think has been the most diverse top tier list of characters that we've seen in KOF 15 so far, because every patch has been phenomenal and increased that player count or character count. And we're saying before, like, I think there's like 10 characters in top 5 right now. So I'm really excited to see, like that diversity that at the highest level, even because usually a lot of the Asian players, like a lot of the Taiwanese and a lot of the Japanese players end up picking a lot of the same characters. But I think this time we'll probably see a lot less of the same teams.
No, yeah, for sure. Really, there's always going to be the outliers, as any fighting game goes, but it's definitely not going to be the Cronin Bijane show. I think we're going to see probably the biggest thing is always going to be the main gal Isla probably showing up more than anything, but it's free range for a lot of good characters, and it's going to be a lot of fun, as expression is going to be the name of the game, and the player skill is going to really be the driving force. So let's see what skills our players have coming through as Big Cat and Cowie Scrub, Iori Robert Rio versus Chizuru Dinosaur Mizaki. Already 6 unique characters, 2 fun teams, and already starting off with a high pace here.
Yeah, speaking of Chizuru, I think this character kind of got underappreciated at the beginning of the patch. And I think towards through midway between the patch and now, people kind of started going back to the character and being like, oh, I think this character is actually really, really strong. And I would agree. I think she's a phenomenal choice in this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always good in the KOF game to have great buttons, the pencil to lock out your opponent's specials and all this extra fun stuff, but definitely feel like her with meter is what really makes her shine, but it's fine. Takes out the Iori, who also more shines so a little further back. Team composition can really help characters shine, but at the same time, you can really put a lot of folks kind of wherever. Just because that's the whole fun of it, right? You get to express not only through the playstyle, but how you compose or put your team to make it work for you. So with Robert coming in, 2 bars, plenty to go, but you see already an answer from Big Cat with the Reflect. Going to shut down a big part of Robert's game, and now already rushing him down.
Yeah, I think one of the really cool parts about this game is that you can kind of see which position a lot of players like which position they value to be their strongest. Like, it's not necessarily like, oh, I put my strongest character at the end. It's like sometimes it's like, no, I put my strongest character second because I feel like this is the perfect time for them to do work. Or point. Like, I see a lot of people
first, yeah.
I see a lot of people that play like that character that can really corral you, like Chizuru or Hydran or Sylvie, any of these characters that control space in front of you very well. Put them on point and just have them,
Snowball,
make the yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a game momentum, right? Your opponent might be getting those resources, but it doesn't mean much if they don't get a chance to spend them. And already, Big Cat just on the assault. Healthy lead right now. Still plenty of bar. The wake up crouch C is gonna lock out Rio. So no DPs, no fireballs. You still got a sweep. You still got far C, but right now it's just trying to run away. It's not doing any good right now.
Everything's a safe jump when you don't have a DP.
Oop, there's the hit. Small gap, and looks like there was no block. Big Cat with a clear OCV to take that first game in the set. Just
not pushing too hard just because they have a life lead. They're just playing the same. They played the same way the entire time, all 3 rounds, which is good. Like that's kind of how you want to play these things. You don't want to just be overzealous because you have a life lead, you have a meter lead. You might blow it on something, and then all of a sudden, it's difficult to hold your ground or make a comeback. So that's good. I'm glad to see that that part is not is taken care of in Big Cat's game.
Yeah, we get black screened. Oh, it's still loading. Okay.
Yeah, though every now and then one of the games takes like longer than normal to load up for one reason or another. It happens when I play sets with friends. It's like happens once every like 15-20 games or something like that. The stuff stuck in tubes or something. There you go. Flexing the DP there. Earn some space. But generally that idea is, I mean, what you're looking for here. I feel like actually the Kali script's kind of figuring it out, that like, you need to put these hitboxes out in front of your opponent versus Shizuru. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. More of that. Oh,
I was trying to get people to enter today, because like KOF players like always enter at the last minute. And Callie was like, do you mind if I've been at the same skill level for the past year? It's like, no, Callie, I don't. All brackets need gatekeepers.
No, it's fine. Especially talking about skill level and stuff like that, it's not always a upwards momentum. Sometimes it wavers and goes up and down. Sometimes you plateau. I know, I mean, the game that I'm playing the most right now, I definitely plateaued in it. Like, I plateaued in KOF for a really, really long time until I asked somebody else to help me out. And just be like,
we all make fun of him for not practicing. He's a friend of mine. We all make fun of him for not practicing. The only way he practices is Street Fighter 2, Super Turbo. But he's a good player. He has good instincts.
Yeah, KOF is definitely a game that does really well with that. It's a game that really you feel out. You don't necessarily need to. Numbers help, obviously, but you could totally just feel the game out and play the way that you play any other game, really.
Yeah.
Wee, there you go.
Let's go. We win.
Get Chizuru out of the way. Let's move on. Ooh, to a Dino. I love this character. He's just one of the coolest grapplers they've made. He's so much fun.
Yeah, he's really fun. I think he's one of the more original designs, not like visually, but like in which, like this game, a lot of the characters play the same, so it's cool to see them. He has a lot of tech.
Yeah, that's a conversation I'm actually down to have. It's a really interesting thing because I think people brought it up recently. Well, I really like that EX grab attempt off the break. Trying to corral in the corner. Oop, nice roll. Out of the corner, switches the positions. And keeps it very simple for the offense. I like it. Knockdown, toss him back into the corner. Hey! Went for the longer command grab. So armored through it, but unfortunately got punished afterwards. Oh, one hit, keeps him in the corner. No! We didn't confirm. Or what was more likely that it happened is that their 2A got stuck and they weren't able to cancel it properly. So unfortunate. But good stuff, the Big Cat. Got to see a little bit of the Dino, but the Chizuru is rocking. That's what I like to see.
Big Cat loves Chizuru. I think that is his favorite character.
She's so cool, man. Like, I understand. She's one of the coolest characters they've ever made. I just, like, you have, like, a shrine maiden who loves motorcycles and rock. How, like, that is the coolest shit in the world. Come on. I love KOF characters. I think they have so much personality. So that conversation really quick, as we get Dizzy in here. Hope they're doing well. I think the game kind of feels like people is a little bit samey in terms of the way that characters want to play, because the way that things got nerfed from 14 to 15 with max mode costing a little bit more, so footsies into max mode is harder or more expensive, and cross-ups, and a lot of cross-ups got nerfed, and rolling got nerfed because of one-frame throws. So it's kind of the same way we approach Tekken, right? It's like a lot of characters have different toolkits that are kind of similar to one another, but they still kind of it's the amalgamation of the toolkit that makes the character, right? So when you're good, and this is what I actually talking to other people who I'm talking to, like, a KOF with, is one of the things that I brought up with them is, like, you have to learn KOF before you learn characters, and once you learn KOF, then all of the characters come very naturally to you. Like they're just amalgamations of toolkits, and because the game of KOF is so concrete that you learn how to use the toolkits within the game of KOF, and then switching between characters is very easy, which is why you'll see, you know, the best of us, like Xiaohai and ET and Mad KOF just literally go character random, because they're confident enough in their abilities to just play the game at that level.
Be a Xiaohai and pick random. That's my favorite. All random. Who cares about the third?
Nothing will stop this show. Round one. Ready? Go!
Oh yeah, I totally get what you mean. Right. It feels like the majority of the characters, you put the time in and you get the same amount of, like, output out of them, and there's a pretty few exceptions. Ash and Angel are kind of the most notable ones. As we get started, Baha with the Hao. Yeah, she's not.
I could see that with a lot of tools and a lot of, like, little things like that. I understand, especially in the scope of a game like this.
Yeah, she's, I think, maybe like a little bit daunting as first, but because she kind of inputs entirely differently than a lot of other characters do. But once you get over the concept of Unchained and just realize they're, like, kind of weirdo specials, yeah. Yeah.
Player one wastes no time evening the score. Burn to fight.
Yeah.
Ready? Go!
You know,
No.
it's always like a timing thing for a lot of people when you have to, like, really be more proactive about thinking how.
I was muted.
when
I was
to press
talking about
certain things.
Android 17. I was saying his recas seem like they're
Oh. They're like, who
There's
are they
sim-
talking to? What's the
Yeah,
conversation happening?
It seems like it's similar to his recas seem similar to the concept of chain unchain for Angel. Damn, Dizzy. Oh yeah, she did a number. When she gets going with that character, she's so good. But obviously, Baha, really good with Maida-kun and Kukuri, has made multiple reverse OCVs with both these characters in our tournaments.
Yeah, these are characters that can definitely trip you up if you don't have enough matchup experience. These are some of the weirdo characters that we were talking about. Play slightly differently, although there's always been kind of like a Maiden-kun style character in the game. But Kukri specifically for 2 games now, no one plays like this character. He's so cool.
He's so cool, yeah.
He's alright.
Dizzy with a ton of bar.
Yeah,
Not
she
much
needs
life
to
to
find
work
that big hit.
with.
Backs up afterward. Gets a run up. Just presses meaty buttons, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, a lot of work from Pao actually. Originally, pretty much got through Rio almost without problem. So that was definitely a big deal for the team. Interesting to see how Maru play.
You are my eyes right now, Sammy. I'll get in the next match for spectating. But there is a Hamaru, which is always fun because that character is just like, oh, you know, he's blah, blah, blah. He's not that great. It's like, that's fine. But when he hits you, he does so much damage. That's all that matters.
I can do this
that
for a game.
Explodes you, and it's so fantastic.
Yeah. Now Dizzy trying to do the same thing in reverse. Already corralled. Baha finds a way out by jumping over. Oi!
Oh, we get the Sam show. Oh, that will never not be satisfying. Whatever game he's in.
So when I saw Dizzy playing earlier, she was playing some casual matches and I was in call with her. She was playing Cronin, but I basically convinced her. I was like, she used to get very that was crazy. She used to get very frustrated because she can't get that super cancel that's really important for him. And like no matter how much she tries, and I was like, I think otherwise, like he's always really like your Rio has always been really good, like solid. It's just, I think if you just put a lot of concentrated effort into that, I think I don't understand why you wouldn't play him, you know?
No, he's a character that benefited from like other characters just like getting like toned down. And it's like, oh, he always has the juice, hits hard, does so many good things with meter. You know, it's got a solid fireball, the best like anti-air in the game, and just great buttons. So it's like a good full package character. So you see him a lot. Craps out damage, but definitely always a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you're talking strictly on character strength, I think there's no reason to play Cronin over Rio. But if you just like K9, like play K9. Character's cool. So.
She does. I think like his punish game, and she really enjoys characters that have a really good punish game. But she was. I was like, I don't think that like if you feel comfortable, you're good with Rio. And oh my god,
oh, he's standing.
And I feel like if you feel comfortable, there's no reason not to. You know.
Oh, nice punish. Here we go. Speaking of punish games, get that level. Look how quickly the tides have turned. Best he does, he just full scented, and that's that knowledge check. It's like both of Yashiro's supers outside of his climax, they're both just command grabs. So you don't really see the one that Dizzy does normally because you can't combo into that. So it was just fantastic. It was like Bahamut Zero. I was like, oopsie.
Oh, wrong special. Yeah, usually you don't see that super. It's almost entirely a utility super, and for the most part, you see Yashiro spending all of his meter on this super
Just
that, you know... this super that extends his damage, like, gives him so much more damage on his combos, so it's so valuable.
Perfect, easy, safe jump. You don't want to go for the cross-up against Might and Kun, so just try to stay on the ground, but the roll forward doesn't get command grab. Dizzy had to read on it, just the timing's a little off. But the Anha with the 2-bar can make short work and tie things up here. Just has to find that solid hit. Has to be extra careful. There, speaking of careful, that was beautiful.
Yeah, Baha a little trigger happy on this. Oh, dropped it. Probably could have ended it with a level 2. But there's still another chance here. There's the level 2. It's just a different one. The people's elbow.
Dizzy, I feel like every time she goes for that, she complains about it, and then when it works, it's like every counter. You complain about how bad the counter is until it works, and you're like, "Damn, I'm good."
I mean, it's a big risk taking it. The counter supers are just so they have such little like active time to catch things, but it's just so satisfying. The animations of all of them just feel so good. Shout outs to her actually being able to combo into it now when she does a super cancel. Back when she only had essentially one super.
Yeah, it just gives her the ability to even be played as anchor, because that was almost impossible before.
Alright, so back to 1-1, so we got a full set here. And already
Yeah.
Dizzy just putting some great pressure. Helmer in the corner. It's gonna have like a great DP if he can challenge it, but it's too tricky. It's damage, it's fine.
It's damage, yeah.
One?
That was funny as fuck. That was funny.
Oh, Dizzy,
That
tell me you
happens
meant that.
more
That was
often
so
than you
sick.
It's so great. Nice DP running up, catching the jump over, but yeah, no. The Zakuretsuken, like, vacuum effect, it just stays out there. He just wants to give you a handshake. He will not be denied.
Heavy machine gun. Oh man, that works. Also a Senkai game. Oh god.
My brain hurts, but in a way I'm loving. So
Oh, the good brain hurt? I know exactly what you're
it's
talking about.
It's that little tickle. Just feels right. And look at this lead that Dizzy has right now. All this meter on Rio's side can be explosive.
Oh, nice burn.
Big cancel. Gotta get the Psycho Crusher damage into a small setup. Nice. Just trying to bait an uppercut.
Try to find the snipe. Big CD as we jump in one more time. Trying to just catch Dizzy flinching at all with the EXs. Really like Baja just like sitting back here. Yeah, they're spending meter on EX, but
Ooh. Huge damage incoming. All this bar here. Betsy Dizzy just building up meter. Still maintaining the Rio. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Still at a range where close C would activate. A far C would have been enough to kill. It just sucks that the Rio was just close enough for close C, even though it wouldn't have hit. So weird. Proximity normals, am I right?
yeah. Dizzy, actually, speaking of proximity normals, that's why it's so strong for characters to have Farsees that are cancelable. Because you just have the ability to not worry about that.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, you watch any Tampa Ever Sleeps day of the week, you see K-Dash just swinging for the fences still. Even if it's just too good to go for the Haymaker.
Yeah.
Speaking of Haymakers, though, Bestie Dizzy, one character left. 4-bar Oyashiro means your life bar can be forfeit. So Bahamut Zero has to be extra careful here. Uh-oh.
One of the best things I love about Dizzy is that they know the strength of JA. It honestly, like, the amount of people that I play online that don't know that it really bugs me because it's just an incredibly strong button. There we go.
Yeah,
Spending
exactly.
one. Not spending all three just yet. I don't know if it would have killed or not, but I'm going to.
Well, now you can't zone. You didn't spend your bar, but now you have that EX that'll go right through a projectile. So Bahamut Zero can't throw a single pillow, just has to full send it. And that's really tricky because now you're going to get full sent to the sky, back to the ground. What a toss with the wake up command grab.
Let's go,
Bessie
Dizzy.
Dizzy
I think
2-1.
that's the first time Dizzy's beat Baja in a while, so that's fun to see. Good shit, Diz.
Call out a Baja Blast.
Yeah, great stuff. Found their confidence in the second and the third game with Rio taking Haomaru out, both times with healthy life leads, and that was definitely a big deal. Really like yeah, like I said, I really like that Disney knows the strength of Yashiro Oyash Junpei. It is a button that is about as strong as anything else you can complain about Yashiro with, and it hasn't been touched since. Just an incredibly strong button. And just it's one of the things that I think separates like good and great Yashiro players is their use of their jump buttons, because Yashiro has 2 or 3 really strong ones, but they're all have to be used in the right way.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure. Where it's like jump C was like always that go-to, but you got to explore other good buttons finally after that got like toned down a little bit. It's like, oh no, I get to choose other amazing options. And that's like the kind of grappler thing too with like KOF, is they all have that one like jump button that really just makes you just like, ugh. And it's fantastic.
Okay, so
that's
up next we're gonna have Blue Star versus Heatwing. Heatwing with the Leona. He is very good at Leona, and Blue Star, who hasn't entered our tournaments in a while, but has a very good Haomaru. And I think he's very strong on all his teams. So excited to see this.
We've seen 3 Roberts and 2 Halmarus today.
I love
That's
it.
wild.
It's the flavor, right, of like the intermediate tournaments. Is people are just more happy to pick the characters they like, and seeing more Haomaru, who's been on a tear. He's got rollback in his own fighting game now, so Sam Show's been fun to watch. And I think the last like offline major for Soul Calibur was won by a Haomaru player, which I thought was amazing.
Let's go. When 2B starts sweeping again, so good.
Oh hell yes!
Yeah, I actually really like Robert as a character. I think he is in that Geese area. Obviously, Geese is stronger, but what I mean by that is I think he's a character that excels the better you are at KOF. He's just a character with extremely strong normals. Like, he has an incredible normal set, and you just have to understand how to use it properly. So this is a great character for intermediates or even beginners, because it will definitely... It's a character you cannot, like... That's your one cheese, like doing weird Tatsu stuff. There's no other cheese with this character. You have to be able to understand how to play KOF in order to get the mileage out of them.
No, exactly. All the tools may not be the best at it, but they're all there, and you have them to work with. And kept it kind of close between the two. The Haomaru taking that first pretty well, and keeping it moving here as we're gonna bring in the Iori on the side of Heatwing. One little bar. One nice thing I see from Blue Star is you see a lot of like little micro decisions which are great. I saw a counter hit like anti-air going into the DP to get the extra damage, stuff like that. Whereas little advanced level, which is always nice to have that awareness. Ooh, big chance here. Level 1 super gonna get blocked and a huge punish. Blue Star saw something, had a good patience, but couldn't cash out. And, nice from Heatwing to just take advantage of they make a mistake. Their mistake was made a mistake on, and you take those.
We see the opposing Robert come in. Haven't seen this matchup in a while. Both characters have all pretty good footsie ranges to play with one another.
Ooh. Good decisions here neutral from both players. They're just exchanging damage, but there's the 2K on the jump. Always a great option, especially if the opponent lands right into it. And now we're spending a good amount of meter here. Gotta fix that collar. They look extra sharp, and now just setting up more safe pressure here in the corner.
Wonder what Robert's Iori sweep punish is. It might be just raw EX Tatsu.
Oh, it's so even here. A little bit of respect to the wake up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the punish. That was sick.
Yeah. Well done to stay in the right positioning. You didn't need to go in when you have the opponent cornered. And that was good stuff.
Right, yeah. And now
Yeah, if you ever find yourself struggling versus Iori and you're realizing like 2D is something that you're getting hit by a lot, it's largely because a lot of players don't punish 2D. Even pros sometimes they'll skip their mind for a second. And it extends Iori's range so much. So once you get that punish down, it makes them play closer, and that will open up a lot of your opportunities.
That's right.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
to the Leona versus the Rio. So big chance here for both players to get explosive damage, especially with Blue Star having all these resources here. And in the corner, really just needs any kind of air hit, or here catching the roll that time. Gonna go for level 1. Should be able to juggle here with level 2 into an extension. Getting the air reset. Oh, don't even need it. Just light DP, and that's that big damage, especially in the corner. Rio just so unique that his level 1, level 2 is not just the end of his combo there. He has extra juggle properties. So he could be able to land the EX Sector Redskin afterwards, or just go for another level 1 super after the DP. So that's what makes him big value as like an anchor, or just a character that can just dump meter, because once he gets that prime position, he offloads and can do so much more than most other characters.
Yeah, it's I think it's the thing that people really were kind of not happy about with Kronen, is that the way that he dumped meter was like really easy and it killed people. And I think that's what's really strong about Rio. It's slightly harder, obviously, but he has so many ways to structure his combo in a way that gives him the best damage, and it's done off really easy things, and that's I think why he's so valuable as an anchor. Going into round 2. How did a lot of work.
Oh yeah, he got all his life back. Holy shit. Okay, but Yuri hits a little harder. Oh no.
Ooh. Trade. There you go. That's the punish. There you go. I imagine you can probably Farsi into super as well, but that's probably better for how. But yeah, just love seeing that that people are ready with the 2D punish.
Yeah, it definitely is a button that can just like run you over if you're not ready for it. Mm-hmm. Really good button. Let's go.
There you go. How doing work. That's what I'm talking about. This character's so much fun, but he's definitely a weirdo character in this game, and so you have to be kind of well versed with him. He's not a pick up and go character if you're not ready to play this style of like kind of really strong footsies, but he's got really good pressure. I really like playing this character.
I think all the Sam Show characters are really cool in this game. Nakaruru, I was watching some Nakaruru play earlier and I was like, she looks cool.
Yeah, she's really cool, and she I think people are exploring her a little bit more because most notably, good god, the damage. That's on point.
Homeru, what are you eating, buddy? More like, what are you drinking? I need a little bit of that.
He's built like a fucking brick house. Of course he is hard.
That's been his MO though. Homeru just finds that hit, finds the damage, and it's just it's so good. So that's like the one part is like, yeah, he might lack in some areas, but he does not lack in that one once you get those sweet hits and just watch people's life just melt away.
Yeah, I think the things I like about the character the most is that obviously he has some great buttons to keep people out, but really it is that he gets higher damage off things that other characters don't, and he gets a little bit lower damage off things that other characters like. He doesn't have a great like light punish compared to the rest of the cast, but god, he blows people up for the right jump in. Or if you DP, his DP does so much damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the value of like a counter anti-air extending a little bit of damage there. It's like, yeah, it's a trade-off. Like if you mess up a DP with him, you're smoked. Like there's no way two ways about it. But when you find like incremental damage just from like kind of like the solid basics throughout there, and then just chewing up small mistakes which can add up. Which, as you get into higher play, things are a little bit tighter and those opportunities might be a little bit lower, but it's that there always can be present because it makes it so that you as the homer player have to force them, and then you really get to enjoy just breaking people down. So that's makes that character a lot of fun and just hits that right brain juice that just brings a smile to your face.
Yeah, so I'm very happy that we're getting to see a bit of this character. Yeah, Nakaruru also she's really fun. I think some people are starting to explore the recling EX recling stuff, which is has some dirty mix-up potential. But she's also another weirdo character. She's a character that gets things that other characters don't, because she has a very, very horizontal DP. Almost the most horizontal, I'd probably say.
It's really funny because that's what was the answer. I was like, oh man, Kyo point is so good. And then I was like, wait, what if we put this character who could punish Kyo on a lot of his things to fight him? And that's she found her place in the meta in the last patch because of that one unique aspect, which you don't see her as much anymore because Kyo's not as prevalent anymore. But it's just those kind of little thinkings and little things that can make a character really have purpose and start finding her footing.
Okay, Big Cat putting Dinosaur on point this time against Izzy.
Yeah, wonder if they just didn't want to deal with the footsie war, or if they just felt like they wanted to play some Dino. They got a lot of Chizuru in the last game.
That's gonna make the fun part right now. See how Busy Dizzy can just navigate Dino's big buttons, and again, another character that can really punish mistakes if you're not careful. But is it's about the rush down. Once things get started, it can be really tough for Dino to assert their spacing, but right now, Big Cat with the big Dino doing a good job.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah. One of the better buffs that he got. Getting to be able to launch from that far out, being able to step a little bit farther out and still put a meaty button out and get a lot of reward. So definitely, you know, not something you normally have to worry about versus a lot of other characters, because usually they have to commit, but
They don't. They have a lot more potential, especially his damage is more consistent too. Doesn't really get to spend a lot on bar, and you're seeing now finally an opportunity with the command grab. So gotta be careful. You are getting into like a brawl with Yashiro, who can fight back just as well.
oh, no confirm there from Dizzy, unfortunately.
No bite.
Gets the hit. Yeah, no meter spent afterwards.
Right. I'm gonna use the 1 bar. Or we're gonna go for 2. Just the 1 should be enough.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Big Cat actually spend it, just because, you know, you're sitting on 3 right now, and you probably would have built that EX just getting hit by Yashiro. So those are little things you should think about. I'm not saying always spend it because you have it. I'm saying that, you know, you look at your health bar and you realize that if you have a certain amount of health and you only have a certain amount of meter left to build, there's no reason for you not to spend it unless there's like a huge like you'll lose corner positioning or something else that you'd like. But yeah, I'd like to see the meter spent there.
I agree with you 100%. So, I mean, like, you get that free bar once your character goes down, and all that offense here could have just been building meter. So at max bar, you're not building anymore. So if you just spend it in AX, like you mentioned, you'll continue building it from there. I mean, is holding on to it. Maybe they just want to. They're being stingy. They like their bar in their pocket, and they're like, nah, this is staying with me as far as we go. There's a wake up. Immediate on block is hitting that 2C. That's never a bad idea, especially if your opponent gives you a gap. Those really good 2Cs like Chizuru or Yashiro can just turn the tide, especially on defense.
Really like that Big Cat spent the money on the guard cancel. Just, you know, I'm just getting that bar to start building meter again and just not worrying about the on-held pressure.
Not worried in the slightest. Has not skipped a beat with the buttons, the 2Ds, the jump CDs, and then just the far D, getting the hit just every which way. Anhel didn't even get a chance to play. You know, this just Chizuru's offense in neutral was a little more overwhelming than Bestie Dizzy was ready to deal with. And that's kind of always the tough part too, especially when you're facing a character that has such dominating buttons. It can be really tricky just to find your footing and your approach.
Yeah, I think that Chizuru is one of those characters that I think can trip a lot of people up. She trips me up still, just because my brain doesn't work properly, so I can never tell which one's which. But I think because she asks you to play against her in a weird way, that maybe people aren't usually used to it. So, not used to like just throwing out buttons, you know, full screen away. But getting to the second round, Dizzy trying to get aggressive because that guard bar really low on Big Cat's side, and trying to find that hit. But I really like how aggressive Dizzy is getting because of the guard bars being low, and so you're seeing a lot more of like jump ins. You're seeing DPs because you know that the opponent has to act, otherwise they're going to get guard broken, and that gained a lot of momentum for Dizzy. That was very cool.
Like that, yeah, slugging it out with Rio, yielding big dividends. So just playing that well, had opportunity for a little extra damage there, but it's fine. You're already starting to pace off with some hits. Using that really good jump D, the far C, that can really just be a solid poke. Does not hit crouchers at that far range, but can lead to big damage being special cancelable. Chancellor. How much are they spending? Not a lot. Keeping the bar still, instead of kind of just spending it to turn the tide, which we kind of saw in that first game, might be to Big Cat's detriment, especially because it was all this meter. Oh my god, what a read. I like it. Sending it with an uppercut, just challenging that you might want to try to escape or run away.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, Dizzy's probably feeling it with the DP because that one was successful right before that, and that one as well.
Oh yeah, we're getting the mud. We're getting straight in the mud. We're just full sending DPs left and right, and that's what Best Disney's playing for, right? You're going down to my level.
I will say, I would have maybe preferred if Dizzy just spent a guard cancel there. I mean, I say what you will, it worked, so whatever. But like, I think most of the times you'd rather spend a guard cancel there just because it's safer. And Rio's so good, like, this character just gets to, if he gets to play neutral, he has a chance. And I think that's like such a big deal for him. We got the hit, a big hit.
Okay.
Nope.
Hold on to the bar. You still got no Yashiro who's gonna be able to spend this money extremely well. Again, trying to press after it's your turn. Being slightly negative? No. Your turn, our turn. And that's been to Bessie Disney's, okay, that time it finally was to the detriment. But it's okay. They're gonna have 4 bar with an Yashiro. Yamazaki can't get grabbed a single time. Or else he will pay the price.
I think you go for that one 9 out of 10 times. Because if you lose, oh, whatever. I'm up a character. I'm up 2 characters actually. But if it works, it's a mental guard break. So,
just talking about that the 2 C's. Again, a character like you saw with Chizuru. This time you see it. Oh, not quite dead. Let him live just a little bit. So we're gonna see the climax from Big Cat. How much mashing we doing? The full mash. Okay, let's go. With the poison, gonna be great damage. Living on a pixel, but that's all we need to get going. God damn, that damage was so hot.
Yeah, great.
Stop that.
Cut that out. 4 bars.
Oh, that was as violent as I would have hoped for. But that was just funny. Bessie Dizzy was just chilling there, holding down back and say, you have to approach me. I have the life lead, I have the meter, and then you're gonna get the quick chin check into that full combo. They didn't spend as much as they needed to get the kill, but it's okay.
Yeah, really liked how Dizzy played that game. That was much more. It felt like the decision making was much more deliberate and was understanding based on what they were seeing on the screen, which is something I say a lot. Like, you know, you can learn a lot about what the opponent's going to do just by looking at the screen. And I know that sounds stupid, but you'll be surprised at how many times you see players just neglect the things on the screen to give them more information. Like right now, like the same situation as last game. Guard bar's going up, or going down, I should say. And Dizzy's getting more aggressive for it.
Yeah, and it's been working out pretty well. I mean, there's been some unchecked aggression mostly, and then those DPs have been hitting their mark, but nice extension here all the way through. That damage coming big for Big Cat. But, oh, we'll try to catch the roll forward, or at least get a block, but those sneaky rolls coming through, giving a chance for Bessie Dizzy. DP? No, just good patience from Big Cat. That time waiting it out, but maybe a little too patient. There's the guard crush.
Yes.
The big damage.
That's what I'm talking about. Walk back. Yeah, I really like that. I would have, if you're gonna watch this back, I would have preferred a less committal button in there in that situation, because if it hits, you win. If it gets rolled, you might lose. But the decision to walk back though is the right one. That was very, very good.
Yeah, big time. Never want to be that close to a grappler, or else you're gonna pay the price. And paying the price for that DP, a little frisky. Bessie Dizzy, she got what she needed out of that. She was down and out with Rio and turned that all the way back around, so you can leave it to even life totals. Even though with Big Cat with the slight meter lead, you know, Bessie Dizzy in prime position. Even if it might be a little bit of a tough matchup, going up against the Chizuru, you can challenge Oyashiro with those buttons pretty effectively.
Yeah, this has really been the character for me, for Big Cat. I think that their Chizurus looked very, very good. Nice big swing with the far C. Another great close C. Wow.
Oh, your big jump, the big jump A that you love so much, just defeating that crouch C so effectively. Sometimes you do have to wield your anti-airs, the DPs, just to kind of use the invincibility to break through those really good normals. But I think Big Cat is still in a happy spot right here. Oh, chin check, but nothing from it. Foots. Yeah, good anti-grappler game plan going there for Bestie Dizzy. Or sorry, for Big Cat.
Yeah, just staying back, letting clones do work. So we get here. Angel has cleaned up for Dizzy before to get the opportunity to do it again, but this matchup can be kind of difficult.
Yeah, we saw it in game 1. where it was just the Angel was just shut down the entire time and just really struggling to navigate these buttons. In the corner, so there's a chance. Nice little in and out strategy, but the jump's gonna get sniped. Crossover, okay, knockdown's gonna lead to something here. But he's gotta find it, or else the chances are gonna dwindle.
I'm not an Angel player, so I guess Dizzy can tell me later, or somebody in the chat can. But is that supposed to be a safe jump off of the EX like leg snap?
Potentially. But ooh, nice. That's a big chance here. All right, Dizzy. Chizuru getting taken down, so a lot better. Dizzy's found that confidence, and they're playing with Half-Life, like about almost 4 bar. So another kind of tough character to kind of maybe get in on with Yamazaki. So we'll see how they navigate this neutral here. Because already you just see 2C immediately into Super Climax. This is it. Is it gonna kill? It feels so bad watching a man like charge in front of your face as your life is just ticking down, and all you can do is float in midair, watching yourself melt before the barrage of just destruction comes from Yamazaki. One of the coolest supers in fighting games. Good win there, as Big Cat goes up 2-1 to take the set.
Yeah, that was a really good game. I really liked how both players played. I think. Yeah, I think that, like, to me, the thing that I'd like to see Dizzy has like a lot of the right ideas, and you can see when they play, they're really they have like a good formula going for them. But I think what I would like from Dizzy is to look at their gameplay and to attempt to give themselves as many more opportunities as possible. And what I mean by that is that I think that you understand how to approach the opponents pretty well right now, except for Chizuru. But I think that, like, Angel specifically struggles against Chizuru because she doesn't really have good throw out buttons for her to contest clone. But if you give yourself a little bit more opportunity to play the game, I think you like win more games. And what I mean by that is just like slightly less DPs. Convince yourself that like guard cancel rolls and guard cancel blowbacks are a very useful thing in your toolkit, because you're playing characters like Oyash and Ryo that can roll over the opponent in 1 or 2 hits. And Angel specific, I guess if she gets rolling, she can definitely do that. And if you give I a lot of the times, more recently actually, in general, I've been thinking about fighting games in terms of the amount of interactions sort of thing, where it's like I usually think that the players who end up getting the more interactions than the opponent are usually going to be the ones who end up winning. So give yourself the most opportunity to play the game, basically. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so now we are going into Blue Star versus Tati. Tati, the only player in bracket today that can graduate. He has already won 1, and that's the way we do our graduations. You win 2 tournaments, and then you can't enter anymore, but I commission you art of your character in your color. I wonder, I don't know. Tati usually, like, I feel like Whip is his best character, but he likes Ash the best, so it's always like, but he, like, struggles with Ash sometimes, so I'm always like, oh, Tati.
Hey, it's hard out there.
I never know
Ash
who to put on the
players,
top
like,
8 graphic.
Everyone expects Ash players to do touch of death, so like you're just automatically have to like be in that mindset of like, I'm playing this character that's just, I gotta go for her. That's just like a lot of stress, especially when you're, you know, intermediate level. And that's where your character shines. Oh my god, the DP just, I mean, the character's super fast on the side of Sylvie, and her aggression's really unique in that being one of the fastest characters in the game. But besides that, having like kind of a standard toolkit, it's kind of fun. You got a little bit of everything. Now we're seeing empty jumps and the full combo, DP to finish it, and that's what I love about this character. She is just a ball of electricity. Once she gets going, you are under so much duress because there's so many little things you have to worry about. Like, she might not have the best buttons in neutral, but once she's on top of you and starts to party, it's so strong.
Yeah, her pressure, I think, is absurd. I think her pressure is absolutely insane, and I think that's why she's very successful. Unfortunately, dropping a little bit of combos here, but both players kind of meeting the same quota as one another. But Tati coming out on top more often than not right now. Just the chase down, the aggression's been really strong so far.
Yeah, but hey, turn around though. Bluestar can even things up here. Not going to be able to get the kill, but at least it's going to make it a one-touch scenario. And also difficult to DP here if you're Tati. You're going to have to hold it, probably roll forward. No, Jump City is going to keep her locked down. Roll, okay, gets the punish. Who's taking this round? Can't be too frisky with jumps. Oh, what a run under. That was amazing. I love that, canceling out the other fireball with DX and just having the wherewithal to run forward, catch Barbara on the other side. That just shows you how fast Sylvie is, because she cleared that so quickly.
Yeah, one of the fastest characters in the game, I think only underneath
Chris,
and she's only matched by like 4 other characters.
Yeah, Hydran, I think, is like right there.
Yeah, Hydran, Luong, I don't remember all of them. But like, good God, she's just such a strong character. Boy, slipped right underneath, blow back.
Good safe pressure. Amazing jumping when she gets going.
Ooh, challenging plus frames.
Oh yeah, can't roll there, and nice check as Bluestar's on the board, finally taking the character down. And you got a Rio with a decent amount of meter and some good health. But Whip, I think, can do a pretty good job here, having such a good range that's going to outclass Rio.
Oh, I absolutely love this character second. I think there's not a lot of characters that are as good of holding a lead as Whip is. She's just so strong at just sitting in front of you and making you try to commit by moving forward, and then she can either jump over and cross you up, or she can make you make a mistake and then punish like this. Her damage is strong, her meter usage is very good. Like, I think this character is just perfect for second.
Yeah, perfect spot and a perfect utilization of all that. Finding the hit with the punish on the super, taking the opportunity and maxing out. Not even like taking a risk of rolling forward past the fireball super, which is typically like how you maybe approach it to get a punish. No, still able to run in, get the hit, and get the finishing combo. So again, just overall, you see why Tati is on that cusp of graduation. A lot of good game awareness from just competing and playing so often. So they're really shining right now.
I really like Tati's team because their team is like pay it forward. Like every character that gets a lead just gives the next opponent such a strong opportunity to win the game. So I feel like your best opportunity to beat a player like Tati is to actually take care of the Sylvie, but you can see that the Sylvie rolls kind of hard. Like they're so good at this character.
Yeah, it takes a special kind of point character to really like fight back with it, and Homeru's trying to get things going around. It's just all those committal buttons can make it tricky for Bluestar to really like go toe to toe. Big chance here with the punish. Okay, how much are we gonna spend here? Knockdown, DP. Oh, that chunky damage.
Yeah, that DP being the ender is just so good.
Yeah, says it with his chest. Oh man, how Homer is just so cool. That character, he's the manly man.
So, exactly what I had asked for before, you know, how getting Sylvie out. And now Tati has to play a little bit from behind. So let's see if this whip can make it up as we find the big cross up. And with meter spent, that should be it.
Well, you said play from behind, right?
Well, they did for a bit, and now it's pretty even.
Yeah, but that cross up way behind is one of her best tools, and if you're not ready for it, your behind's about to get destroyed.
Yeah, it's always really annoying to get hit by it because you know that she has that tool, but she does her cross up from so high you never expect it.
Oh, Chensu!
Oh no!
I like it. Max punish too with that close D. Oh, how much we spending here? We can. Oh no, the drop, but no tech roll, so it's okay.
Oh, nice CD. Earns a lot of space for Bluestar. Returns the favorite, finds the cross up.
And then every time Tiny Strike has to play from behind, they're just finding that sweet cross up. These jump-ins going uncontested, and now it's makeup time. Oh, denied. the double overhead into the finish, and good, just nice balancing things out, stabilizing, and taking that round.
Yeah, Whip, another character you have to be pretty active on defense. You don't necessarily get to just down back the entire time. Another character where guard cancel roll is a really big friend.
Oh, momentum is going really heavy in the favor here for Toddy. Blue Star is really gonna have to start. I want to see him challenge a little bit. If they can anticipate these, oh my god, I almost had a juggle. Like you have the two preemptive 2Cs, light DP can really stave off a lot of these jump-ins. Oh, finds the crouch A. Has enough meter to seal the deal on this pretty easily. 1 DP, 2 DP. No, doesn't get the DP cancel. Instead, only goes for raw super and might be what makes it so Toddy finishes the job here with level 2 super. Yeah. Unfortunate drop there. He's gonna let Toddy just move on.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend.
I think that's kind of like the difficulty of the Rio. It's just like the small little things right there. Like you might think like the timings are generous, but there are just like the mistakes that happen, especially with like motion buffering. Mm-hmm. So if you drop like the DP, but your motion, which you would normally go for the cancel, will still come out. So you get to super instead, which has kind of forced that issue. And that time Toddy was ready for the punish. So it just led to just like a cascading effect there. And Blue Star are going to have to fight the loser side with Toddy in prime position to continue on and as they're moving toward graduation.
Okay.
Is that...
What?
Sorry, I was trying to remember what the DP input to...
I think it's a 4-2-1.
It's a DP quarter forward halfback into super.
Yeah.
So, so for that one specifically, for people who are having or who are struggling with that input, you don't have to go back to 6 if that helps you at all. The game actually is pretty lenient on inputs like that, so you can do your DP input and then start rolling the quarter circle back starting from 3, and that should suffice for getting the DP into super if you're struggling with that input, because I know that input's not there's good god, does any games have quarter circle halfbacks anymore?
No. No, no. That's pretty much the KOF special.
Like, I don't think any game has that input of you. So I can understand if you're new to this game, or you haven't played like fighting games before. Maybe you can struggle with that sort of input. But there's a lot of little stuff in KOF that I think you play over time. You learn that there's a lot of like little cheat codes and stuff like that to input DP into super, or move into super in general.
Okay. Well, loser's bracket was going a little slow, so we're gonna get one loser's top 8 on here. We're gonna get Maddie versus BKD Prodigio. Sorry, I was eating chocolate. So
what kind of chocolate?
Matcha chocolate.
Ooh.
Okay, so we got Maddie, who is a active member of our community. She does well in a ton of different games she enters here. She's won 1 Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle bracket and 1 Grand Blue bracket before it switched to Rising. So she's like 15 and she's very good at fighting games. So
heck yeah,
excited to see her. Yeah, and then we got Prodigio, who is here often. Often makes top 8, so this will be fun to watch.
The new generation, you know, those like this having like all these fighting games accessible and being of like a young age is always just super cool. So you have a lot of time to invest into it, you know, between school days and whatnot, right? It's better than what it was before, because you'd typically be playing against either family members or just a CPU without, you know, because the you know, not every kid will be going to an arcade to play like back then when that was like the way. So it's just fun to see all these cool fighting games available for really anybody, be it like kids or older adults that are just like, well, I don't have time to go out and go do stuff, or I don't want to go out and do stuff. I can just sit here and play online and just chill after a long work day. Like that. It's just fun. Love it.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at anything specific. Ray Williams is on Sun's a fucking
It's such a
phenomenal
great
game. Phenomenal name.
It's
It's
so
like
good.
A plus work right there. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean this can be a tough game, I think, if you don't have the time to put into it. But it's I mean it's super fun. I think if you just take your learnings incrementally and just sometimes you have to be a little bit more deliberate with the time that you spend. Unfortunately, I know like it can get kind of annoying when you play games and they end up being all business, but you know, you kind of make your decisions on what your goals are with the game is, whether it is to just have fun or to get better, or both maybe. And just, you know, align yourself accordingly. As we get into this one, thank you for showing me some Hanako. I love this character. She's so much fun and she's so cool, and I'm really excited for this.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, always DLC characters, but just really unique all throughout this year. I mean, strength may vary as like anything goes and how it happens, like rip duel on, but Hanako is just fun because she's kind of that unique like grappler with like a heavy strike game. A lot of her specials, which make her fun. And then our first Issa of the night, which is always nice to see too, is that's like one of the characters who really has such a unique toolkit with her mobility and just like covering a lot of aspects of just like, hey, you got a great cross up, great buttons, and an okay DP, but like good anti-airs like nonetheless, and like savers fighting like these like snowballs once like she gets going. So I like that package of a team that Maddie has. But Prodigio, you know, solid, ending with the Blue Mary and get nice down and dirty, so it's be fun. These two battle out on the loser side.
Ooh, really strong early offense from Pro. That's woo!
Every trick in the book.
Alrighty,
Out the gate. I love it.
Literally did every little bit of offense.
Like stole the turn back with uppercut, empty jump lows, frame traps, like using unsafe specials for like frame trap extensions, and it just all came together perfectly.
Honestly, that kind of stuff works in 2 out of 3s. You give yourself a lead like this in a 2 out of 3 setting, it could win you the whole thing.
Okay.
All right, now relax. All right, relax a little bit.
Well, big reads can go wrong. Try to go for Taco. Not quite Tuesday though, and it's okay. Just blocking. Blocking wins games.
There you go. It's mostly made up that life differential now. It just needs to find that last big hit to clean it up. Understands that there's nothing pressing about the matter. We haven't lost a lot of life, so we don't need to recover a lot. Well, no confirm.
Still a lot of patience there, even for maybe a potential frame trap. But the juggle, annual juggle properties, not quite Rio style. Not going to get more damage off there, but it's going to set up some pressure. Starting to add up. Level 1? Yeah.
Yeah, I love spending a little extra meter on here, especially when you're getting the hit. This is pretty much all extra credit for Robert. And then spends the EX, slides underneath the fireball. That's going to finally get Robert out of there. But not after Robert stole a little bit more than I think he was intending to.
The richer get richer, what can you say? And Terrence Bogard is going to be the middleman here. We're going to see what Prodigio kind of brings out. Going to have that same kind of like little bit of like disrespect in their game plan that worked so effectively in that first round. Has a lot of bar here too. We know Terry hits like a truck once he gets going, but okay, there it is. Oof. You thought it was your turn, and finally catching that again, just setting it up.
Yeah, that's a classic. Especially, I think if you don't play against this character a lot, I mean, he's not really featured as often as he used to be. So these things that, you know, maybe you were used to in the first couple patches of the game, you might not be ready for anymore.
Oh, doesn't get the hard knockdown in the finisher there, but still Good damage to fireworks. Iori here, one of the premier anchor characters. But just run up close C is going to be huge damage. Fully finishing the combo. Prodigio not skipping a beat here. And even the safe pressure with the armor DP. Doesn't get the OTG, but just wakes up full sends it with the taco. And that was just playing so fast. And that's also a big strength players can have, especially in a game like KOF. If you just turn things up to 11 and you play so quick and you're so confident where you're always kind of just backing things up one thing after another, you just kind of just compress your opponent and really make them second guess. Whereas like in a lot of times they might stop pressing buttons because of fear of just your over aggression. It just really works out because you just get to take more turns than you'd be allowed. And then you, once your opponent starts second guessing themselves, you just blow it up with even just more like catches with like uppercuts or things like that. So that was just a masterclass of just out the gate going 0 to 60 and never letting off the pedal.
Yeah, it can feel kind of rough, especially if you like lose a character quickly, or maybe you're getting hit by like a lot of offense. It could feel kind of difficult to find your footing, and then when you get it stolen from you, it could be really demoralizing. So it is really about just understanding that like those moments can be a big deal. Like that, it just feels like, oh, I finally bit and he finally DP'd. You gotta understand, just like feel that you like it's not that much damage. It sucks to lose your turn, but I can always just be better on the next set of defense. There it is. Oh, a little bit too far for the 2A link.
Alright, yeah, patience there. Don't know when Prodigio's gonna send it. Little hits are working out now, but has not really gotten much from it there. Still has the one bar, try to run up, get something going, but the wake up DP. Nice, quick slaps, nickel and diming. Gotta make dollars, and there's a super snatching Robert. Oh, that time it was Maddie's turn to hit the super in the frame trap and catch Prodigio staring at the headlights.
I'm gonna steal that one. That's a really cheeky setup. I like that one quite a bit. But hey, Hanako got the work. It felt kind of rough early on, but that's what's hard. You just gotta stick with it and understand that, you know, your time will come, and those are low percentage decisions, and then just move on from there, and it worked out. There you go. That's what I was about to say. I'd like to see some stomps.
Oh, chance.
Kill them!
This is your time to shine. There's the link. Making the most of the bar you have. Didn't get level 1 to finish the job, but the damage is done. Terry's going to come back with about half life. And, Hinako finally got a little bit of shine. That was really awesome.
That Hanako color is like the cutest color I've seen in this game. That color's so cute. She looks like a little doll.
There you go, nice anti-air. Second hit. Oh, DP again. Prodigio just really down to let it rip.
That is one thing. Maddie does not play a lot of games where cross-ups like that are very prevalent. Oh my god.
Nice protected. That was one of those DP supers with feeling, right? Not even level 1. Level 2.
She felt that in her soul.
I'm done with your BS.
God damn, I am enough of this.
I don't think Maddie's ready for the Blue Mary though. Prodigio's Blue Mary is crazy.
This character is super good in this version.
Oh, we blocking it?
So we can definitely see it get kind of rough. Oh, big DP though. This can get it started for Isla, and it could be really scary. Oh, they just press buttons. Missed the ender of that combo though. Nice DP. Has that 50% to work with. That's all you need to get that Isla combo going. Almost found that jump in. Those 2 bars. Prodigio really holding on to it, so making sure. Finds the command grab. Gonna need another touch. Ooh, finds the hit. Wasn't able to confirm.
Oh my god. Never say never though. Blue Mary is struggling. Run up the Let's go the call out. This is a danger time. Okay, all right. A little too frisky, but I mean, Isla did what she had to do. All right, she is the shining star right now, and that's making it really difficult for Prodigio. We're gonna potentially go to a third game here. Maddie has got the Iori, just needs one hit. Anything will do. So let's see how, under pressure, how can she find that one hit? Oh, almost. Almost. This is the scary part. You have a little bit of bar, but super powered Blue Mary. There's a DP. No fear here. The overhead going over the low into activation, but overhead into quick mode is actually a lot of scaling. So it's still damage. It's less than it could be, but it's going to give Prodigio the life lead.
Yeah, it's going to put him in a really good position. Possibly one touch off of something specific. Oh, runs into the fireball. Cross under! Was able to confirm! No! Has the bar!
The call out. I love the 2C from Maddie, but it was just a big call out to go even after the jump in immediately into the command grab stance, make the 2C whiff, get the grab, and that was just Prodigio realizing I cannot combo off this jump in. I can't even guarantee this is gonna hit. That's my next best option. We get in scrambly and just turn that around. Just the great presence of mind and staying solid enough that Maddie was under pressure. And it sucks too, because Maddie had the DP into super, but it was just too high to work correctly, so that would have been like the ender. But then after that, it kind of just fell apart, which is unfortunate, but it was still really fun to see how that played out in game 2.
Yeah, it was pretty close in that second game. Obviously, when Hanako was able to like anchor down the team a little bit more and get the Robert out of the way, it looked a lot better. And yeah, the ender was unfortunate there, and I think towards the end, pretty scrambly, but a lot of really good decisions from Prodigio, especially that overhead into level 3. I think a lot of people wouldn't be willing to spend it there because it doesn't kill. But it did give Prodigio a 1-2 touch scenario, which I think was the way that they were able to end it. And a lot of the times people will like save it because they don't think it's gonna kill, but what happens and what ends up happening more often than not is that you actually never get to spend it on the damage. You usually end up spending it on blowbacks and guard cancel rolls and stuff like that, and then it just goes off.
Yeah,
it's kind of rough, but that's it. Good stuff. It was a fun game to watch, and we get a go nuts, surprisingly.
All right, this is a character that like little by little like climbed out of like DLC jail, or season 2 DLC jail. Fun to see a little bit more here and there, but another one of those really unique characters. It just has like a tornado that you want to use, but it can be very risky. But just one of the coolest characters in fighting games. This dude is like quotable 100%. His pose game is like on point, and does a good job of like being that boss character. Makes you feel fun. Makes you feel good playing him.
Yeah, they did a lot of good changes to him, and they made him a much more stable, solid character with good options. So, don't mind seeing him at all. Absolutely. You see the Yashiro on point. I love this character on point. When you don't have as many options to deal with his pressure, it can be really daunting to play against him. Mm-hmm. Oh, misconfirm. There we go. Gonna spend it. I like it because we're gonna get the OTG here. Set it up.
That Yashiro damage, no matter what flavor, always so fun, always so good. And there you see a lot of good pressure, as it's just been unending, and Rio's just not giving any chance. Although, here we go. There's a chance. Back to the corner we go. And sometimes all you need is that one hit to make it happen, but... Oh! No punish!
Yeah, I saw the roll, but no reaction. Oh, gets a hit again! And that's gonna be it. Wasn't able to react to that roll, but found the hits afterward and cleaned up. And they both missed a confirm, so you can call it even on that side. Mm-hmm. And this is the one leading up. And a couple of fireballs will do it. This character, I think that people can run into fireballs quite a lot versus this character. This is another one of those characters I will advise you to like walk towards sometimes. Don't always run. And it'll help a lot. Never mind. Just call me stupid, Dizzy. Just like literally call me an idiot. What are you talking about? Not run. Not run at my opponent with Oyash?
He only knows how to go in, right? This character does not back away. There's only one range he plays at that's in your face, and now you are guessing. If you're holding down back, you don't want to hold down back because he grabs you. Oh wait, wake up super. I got a command grab right for you. Very, not great damage for what it is, but at least it keeps Genitz in here, but quick duff, and that's a little rough, but man. It's good, like you want to hold down back because Yashua's buttons are just crazy. But it's a grappler, so you can't hold down back, so you're just in hell. It is just the hell that is KOF. Guess better. Sometimes it's all you can say.
Sorry, Dizzy. Just after you hear this, just call me dumb afterwards. I understand. You're the one on the sticks for a reason. Oi!
Ooh, punish, nice.
All right, we're just trading throws into the corner now. Oh, big jump in.
Who
How much are we gonna spend? Spend it, spend it! That's what I'm talking about.
Now you gotta guess for game. Jump, avoiding command grabs. Too far away. Oh my god. We're leaving.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're not leaving anything on the table. What are we talking about? Everything's on the floor. We're just dropping it all, knocking it off the table like a cat when there's a glass of water, and it's just been disrespect all across the way. Everyone thinking that someone's gonna grab someone, avoiding grabs, getting grabbed. It's beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately just missed the confirm twice, and that was kind of it, but 4 bars. Nice. Big anti-air, and that's it. Easy peasy.
It's nice when the game comes down to that, right? Round start, please jump, and then just you finish the job without a problem, low stress. There you go.
Yeah, just down back.
All right. So they announced the Your Forger avatar costume for Street Fighter 6. What's the over under that thing costs more than $20?
I think it'll be 18.
$12.99. That's my guess.
I'd say it's gonna be at least 15, but I can definitely see it being like a little bit more, like 18.
How much is one of the super expensive League skins? I know. Is it like $20?
Yeah, the TMT ones were were $20.
Okay.
Oh my god! Ow!
We were fighting. That's all we know is fight. Both of these characters.
They're literally like throwing it at each other.
No!
Right, didn't fall for the handshake that time, so at the very least avoided that. But this has just been a big brawl back and forth. Nice roll forward, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, this could be it with the right combo.
OTG too, because you didn't tech roll. I love it. Look at the space. Waiting it out. Just gonna block it, no problem. Guard cancel even just to keep this lead. Roll forward. Oh god, a little spicy, but the Hokuto no Ken kick. We'll take that. I like that from. I just love
it. Kind of
movement
is.
Everywhere was great. It is 100%. That's when yeah.
Not me and evil me, even with the brown sweater too.
Evil me.
Ooh! Oh, we are scrapping. No one's getting command grab yet. Best that he knows just a knock on the head will be enough, but not finding the punch. Oh god.
I think Dizzy, she cannot physically go to be in a set that isn't 1-2 or 2-1. Like,
or she will explode.
If she goes 2-0, she loses. If she's 1-1, she's in it.
Loses the first game. Right into my trap.
Kokudeska. Let's see if our friend Genus can go a little bit more here, trying to keep the grappler up. We gotta be careful. Oh, Yashua does not care for your fireball pressure. Doesn't get the Rekus. All that meter gone for guard cancels, but You're still alive,
Ow.
potentially. No, didn't spend it. Oh gosh.
Yeah, please spend it there, especially as Oyash. Like, your damage for meter usage is so high, and there's no reason not for you to just, like, spend a bar so that you can just, you know, hopefully create something. Especially because Oyash gets good Oki off his, too. There's almost no reason not to spend it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Genet's playing the way game. Has to be careful, though. This just gives Bessie Dizzy more room to run in, and if you're not willing to stand your ground. Oh, nice roll. Good option. One of the strong options against Angel's pressure is rolling. So if you roll out of like the resets or like some of the unblocks, you're gonna take incremental damage. Right now, it is just Bessie Dizzy catching in neutral as Charlie taking a risk, spending the bar, and prime point for Bessie Dizzy to take the set 2-0 and say, Dove, hold on. I don't need to lose a game to unlock my full power.
Dizzy finds a way to save all of their meter going into the final round, which is insane. But it's we're here now. Please spend it. Please spend it.
Oh, big chance. Now you spend it.
Please spend
what
it.
they do. Level 1, level 3. Come on.
No,
It's fine.
it's not fine. Kill.
She's gonna
Do it
spend it all at the counter super now! Okay, thank God. I was so worried.
I know. Sometimes it's just like, yay. The best thing is not the thing we always do, but hey, we got the win. Could have been a little quicker, but hey, it's alright. It's alright. Spend the meter.
Please spin the meter. Please spin the meter, Dizzy.
I don't mind at all if people want to play a character on your anchor that don't necessarily need meter, especially if you're playing a second that loves it, like Oyash. Oyash loves meter. He wants to spend it on every single combo he gets almost. And I'm down for that. But if you're going to do that, I need you to spend the meter. Just spend it. You'll like Oyash, like especially spend it because Angel is okay with meter at best, which is why she's played on. It's why she's played on point. It's because she's a character that doesn't necessarily. Her damage increased with one extra bar is not that much more. She kind of only needs EXs. But I'd never mind anybody wanting to play their best or their most favorite character anchor because it really doesn't matter until you start getting into like the highest tier of offline KOF tournaments. Until then, it doesn't really matter your formation or anything like that. You should just play well and it should be fine.
Yeah.
But those are things that you can. Remember what I was saying before, where I was saying if you gave yourself more opportunities to play the game, you'd win more games. That's one of those things where I'm like, if you just give yourself the more opportunity to play the game easier by doing Oyash Super at the end there, and giving yourself an Oki situation, you might get another hit, which gives you another opportunity to play the game. And that stuff is that's the stuff that can help you run away with games that I think otherwise you wouldn't get.
Oh, for sure. There's always those little things like that, right? 100%. Valid points, like, all around. It just comes down to, at the moment, just hitting those little things and realizing, like you mentioned, like looking at the screen. It's like, what can make little things easier? Because, the thing is, anyone who's, especially in modern games, anyone that's like, any opponent that's still alive has a chance of coming back. Like, as dire as it may seem and as much advantage you have, it's just things cascade so quickly, and that's less stress that you got to deal with. But just things to being just an online tournament with nothing really super at stake. It's all right, but just good takeaways.
Yeah, Dizzy, no, you're not wrong. I think I can agree in the sense that you're like KOF players do think about meta a little bit too much, and sometimes they kind of grind their teeth on what they think is top tier a little too hard. But I also think that like there is. I think you can say almost without a doubt that some characters do better with meter than others, and if I'm going to, and I think that's a fine conversation to have because there are characters who are better on point and characters who are better on anchor, and there's characters that go anywhere, like Rio or Oyash. I think are both characters that go anywhere, And like I said, I don't mind you playing any character that you want wherever you want, because it really doesn't matter until you're getting to the top tier stuff and you're eking out like 1% amount more than the opponent in order to beat them. But at the same time, like, I don't want you to die with 5 bars. I want you to either, you know, swing with 3 or lose with 0. And I think that's like a healthier way to play the game. Again, with anything that I ever mention, I know I'm talking mostly to beginners and intermediate players, but with anything I mention, you can always just look at what I say and just take it with a grain of salt, or just call me stupid, because like I don't mind at all. What I bring up to you guys is what I want to bring up and what I think is important for people to learn. But you can always disregard it. I'm not going to be mad. I just want you to listen to me, and then you guys can make your decisions based upon it, because I have different mindsets from professional players as well. They're better than me, and I take their visions with a grain of salt. I mean, I can tell you one off the top of my head right now that constantly pisses me off. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's their decision, their views on the game, and these are mine. So, I mean, you're still winning. So, keep it up. That's again that's the most important thing of the day.
Nothing will stop this show.
Ha on the screen, indeed. 2 Roberts. Jesus, dude.
Again, they can't get away from each other, right?
Why is Robert Day happening? What is going on?
It's apparently
We always have a ton of Roberts for some reason.
He's just this handsome dude, all right? He just wants to hang out and get his time in the sun, all right? Any other given like Tuesday, Robert Garcia might not even be on the screen, but hey, we get a treat, you know? All right, but Haomaru again on the side of Blue Star. This was my like fun character to watch and especially see. But Prodigio, their style, no matter who they fight against, they always put everything out there in full force. So let's see how Blue Star tries to answer back, especially maybe after seeing how Prodigio played early on.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, because Hao is a character that's going to play a little less aggressive. So I'm interested to see how Blue Star is going to approach this.
What's like what button choices? Because you got a character with like Robert with great stance CD, great crouch D. What does Haomaru at what ranges choose to kind of combat that and strike that when you really have like normals that can be, you know, whip punishable, but also maybe not hit ideally where you'd want. So far, it's been finding those decent spots, but Prodigio more so getting more off of them because there's a little more Robert can do off the pokes.
Boy, nice confirm. Really like that Prodigio's always ready with that one. Should have been ready with the confirm, but it's not gonna matter.
Our shoulders get command grabs.
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Burn to fight. Ready, go.
Alright, Robert Mears in effect here. Prodigio though with this nice lead. Keeping a lot of health here. Gonna lose a chunk of it though. Blue Star just nice mid-screen confirms, not dropping level 1. That's solid damage. Not as much as his real counterpart, but that's like the trade-off of just having like those better buttons mid-screen.
There you go. Prodigio gets the confirm this time.
Oop.
Probably just a missed cancel fireball. Happens to the best of us, unfortunately.
That was like the respect crouch D where you just wait for somebody to do uppercut and you just hit that nice cancelable low. And then a quick kick. It's gonna get a nice character down, and Blue Star is now turning a little bit for themselves. As you can see, their approach is it's pretty thought out, dealing with Prodigio. But now has to be careful here because Terry with 2 bars, plenty of meter here to make Robert explode. So it's just going to come down to how well can Blue Star navigate around this and find 1, a way out of the corner, and 2, a chance to strike back.
Yeah, definitely in a position where you can make that comeback here. So, not going to spend too much on that. Kind of dig the decision because you have a lot of life to go through, but Prodigio is going to find the hit afterwards, spend the meter themselves, and that's going to be it for Roberts.
Alright, it's all down to Ryo Sakazaki. One of the best characters to kind of end things on and put it all in. And has a lot of tools to kind of like combat hyper aggression. I mean, we haven't really seen it much with his parries, but they exist, and any big jump in or mid might just get blown up, so you can special cancel off your successful parry. Good damage in the corner. Finds a hit. Didn't want to spend EX yet, but can almost seal the deal on Terry and take it down to the Blue Mary versus Rio. Just depends. Does he want to spend any more bar, or can he find another quick hit to finish the job without taking too much damage?
For Knuckle, finding their way, finding the hit, getting them back to mid of screen.
Okay. Nice sweep. There's a counter too. That was a button coming out. Prodigio swinging, but now swinging at the floor. You have to worry about their last characters. We're down to the anchor fight, although that 5 bar is staring me at the face. Prodigio scheming.
Yeah, we're definitely most confirmed than the death here, but Blue Star finding the first big hit. Gonna spend it, actually.
Okay. Cements a lead. Roll out, no punish. It's okay. Oh my god, these hits are just coming out. And there's just enough bar here. The Blue Star could have finished the job, but this should be death. Prodigio plays this right, it's over.
Wait, does that work?
Well, we're not gonna know until maybe the next game. Because with just an EXDP?
EXDP!
We're fine. We stabilized. The crouch A beating the rolls has been consistent, and it worked out there. That was as much damage as you could really do in that situation. It was just pixels of life left. And again, a pixel of life and a character with like 2.5 bar. Extra spooky.
That works? She just gets to pop max raw with 2 EXs? With just 1? No, unacceptable. No, thank you. No, I'm alright. Tati's just straight lying to me, which I'm okay with. Tati's a good person, so you can. I'll let this one go. Just this once. Character good though. Character good.
Oh yeah.
And we're seeing. I think we saw an order swap. We're seeing Terry actually go first, and I'm interested. Let me see what Prodigio sees in the swap here. Maybe
Terry
feels
Omaru. Dream little matchup here. Interesting. Just because I can't. How often do you see this matchup in general in this game? Let alone, these characters facing off here. And already, it's not your turn yet. I have that armor DP, even if I'm negative. Unique having a reversal has armor on it, but Terry just finds a way. Alright, guard gauge getting cranked. So this is still at the point for Blue Star can lose handily if they block another like close C, but DP? No, just respecting it.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, nice DP. Not letting that guard crush happen easily. I respect it.
yeah, this character Terry cranks so much guards just because just close C itself just does so much work. And then he has the opportunity to cancel the EX Fireball, which will also help a lot in the guard crank. So you literally, you can do jump in and, regular block string and get, 40% guard bar. It's crazy.
Oh, wicked slide. It's 10 seconds left on the clock here. Neither player really finding that, last big hit, but it's still a huge advantage for Prodigio. Wait, the jump getting sniped? This is 3-bar Omaru. One mistake and you're aced. Oh, instead, the mistake that's made is you're not crouch blocking. And honestly, that's still a great case scenario because now, when the clock dwindles so low, you get so little life back. And look how much meter Blue Star is starting with. Has 4 bar on their second character. Only can spend 1 to get a kill and be very happy and still have a momentum into the middle characters fighting. Let's say the sandwich, but there's a lot of parts of a sandwich, front, middle, and back.
Blue Star sitting on a lot of meter, but just needs that 1 extra hit. Wait, nice far B. Yes! Good button. Use more.
Oh, there's the sweep. Nice. And actually, Prodigio spent some bar. So that's a big win. Okay, your opponent used a little bit of meter. You get a little life back. Blue Star is shining bright here, but how do they deal with the mirror match when it's literally the same amount of bar between both characters?
Hey, empty low. We saw that when they played against the Hanako player, but hasn't gotten the opportunity to do that again. And that's good gambit to pull out to win the round.
And that corner Robert paying dividends. Access to a lot of more juggles and a lot more potential there. So now we have the art of fighting match between Rio versus Robert. Plenty of room here for Prodigio, who can really just play that fireball game. All Rio really has is the parries to kind of stop it. Once Rio gets in, though, it's party time, but we know that Prodigio is not afraid to swing.
Whoa. Big chop. Nice neutral jump B.
Oh, and low again! Going to the corner here. It's going to get to level 1. Yep. Alright now. It's not quite a one-touch game for Prodigio, but they're in a great spot here. All they're going to only have to do is just whittle down Rio, but...
Whoa, we want them dead. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, not quite. Just gonna spend the 2 bars right there. Gets wake up thrown. Still has a chance.
Nice parry!
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking about. One time we see it.
Dizzy,
That was
Dizzy,
so
can
sick.
you clip that for me? Because that was sick. Why don't you do that, Dizzy?
That was sick.
Why don't you do that? I forgot he has that.
Yeah, we haven't seen a single parry attempt, but it essentially is perfect parry from Street Fighter 6. Once that comes out,
Oh, that
it's
was
so effective. And look at this damage. Blue star.
That was such a sick backdash.
Oh, big chance. Blueberry in the corner. Respect the DP. Respect the lows. Yeah, you see the blocks from Blue Star.
I'll trade. Roll under. Oh, hit him out of the air. So unfortunate. That would have been death. Roll forward like a
Spicy
crazy
roll.
person. Oh my god.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Prodigio, pretty much like every game they've won has been on the back of the command grab that has a little bit of vulnerability at the start of it. So, well, a lot of invulnerability, but still, it's just been
I can't
a great
find
ender for
the
them.
Flip button
And
here. I'll clip it, Dizzy.
taking us to game 3.
Select order.
Oh. We're returning the favor. So overall, keeping the same team, keeping the same composition. Very close game. So just of course, just need to make a couple of different decisions there, and I would have won. Definitely,
Oh,
like
okay.
stuff like that empty jump. Definitely, little tricks like that can win you the game. So get into this one.
Ready?
Yeah, it gives a little bit of a lead. I mean, Prodigio is not out of tricks in their bag, but now has the Robert on the point here. Even though we didn't see a switch on team order from Blue Star, but... And this is a big lead for Prodigio now, who is just... Well, mostly has a life lead. Has to be careful, though, because Halmro can change that almost immediately if given the chance.
Ooh, gonna choose to guard cancel there. Earns him the corner, but that's a hefty price to pay in the first round.
What a cross-up jump C. Who do you think you are? Oh yeah, Shiro, calm down. Spend the bar to get the kill? Yes. Well done. That was just such a big hitbox on that jump C. You don't really normally see that, especially when jump D does the job as well, but amazing.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Round start Tatsu. Anything you can do. Gets a big jump in.
Are we going to spend it? Just for a little bit of damage and hopefully find the finish here. Alright. Respect. Trades with the overhead from Robert. So now how do you avoid taking extra damage? You gotta be extra careful here because Prodigio will definitely make you pay.
Yeah, it can be kind of frustrating playing against players like Prodigio who are just willing to take gambles like this with low health. Oy, unfortunate. Nice punish though.
That works.
No time, evening the score.
Best answer, right? Instead of risking a run up and not getting what you want, EX Fireball fast, efficient, and best case scenario. All right.
Yeah, it can get if you're like surprised with that kind of situation. They're like, oh, random EXDP because probably a missed input. It could be, you know, that's like the easiest way to punish that in that situation. That was very smart. To get into this one, ooh, sick nasty 2C. Keeping the pressure up. Boy, big jump in. Wasn't able to get a full combo though.
Look how comfortable Prodigio's playing. Like, I don't gotta do much. I can sit here. I can just do the jump in, walk the slow walk throw, and I want to see one more throw just for the culture.
See if Blue Star will even give them the opportunity. I mean, more often than not, it's been quite difficult, but Prodigio able to clean it up on the Terry.
Yeah, the van's coming in. That far D, getting the snipe and getting the lead. Now it's all Prodigio here. Two healthy characters, plenty of bar. That could have been the classic round start stand D into activate into kill. Shades of that season 1, and now all this meter here on Prodigio's side. Any one hit is going to be masterful. Although, watch out, standing low.
Oh!
EX? Well, not the person I was expecting an EX, but it's fine.
That's fine, and perfectly on the 42-second mark, so the most health back you can possibly gain.
Final round. Ready? Go!
And there's the Cloakin. We already saw this kind of battle between two, but your ankles gets blessed. Doesn't get the extra zap though from the taser. Unfortunate. Prodigio's drops are gonna be fine. Level one into the climax. That should do it.
Yep. Nice and easy finish. That should be it. 2-1.
Spin. There it is. And again, a good overhead to kick things off with. I mean, you have an overhead that has that far of a reach and goes over some lows. So just a big call out, and shows you that Prodigio, even if they got a lot of tricks, they know how to cycle the ones that work consistently. So great job to them as they move on.
Yeah, great. I really like that Prodigio is willing to do that. Just the overhead into level 1, level 3. A lot of times, and I actually had to go through this like training montage on my own, actually, of just being more willing to spend quick max for finishing out rounds and stuff like that. I used to, because I'm a person who really thinks about their game in terms of like a meter efficiency perspective, and it's a really big deal with how I play and how I structure my teams. And generally speaking, like quick max is not very meter efficient because it auto skills. But you can get you can make your game a lot easier by giving yourself that extra option. And it's something I had to go through for a while, but it definitely improved my game quite a bit.
Alright, so what do we got coming up next? I see Toddy Strike. So we're going back to the winner's side, huh?
Yeah, we're going to do winners finals, and then we're going to move back down to Prodigio versus Dizzy.
Ooh, that's going to be a spicy one when we get to it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, both of these. Toddy Strike versus Big Cat. So both players up with very unique teams between the two of them, right? Toddy running that point. The point Sylvie. Big Cat. Don't really know what they're going to bring out to start things, but I mean, the Dino has been phenomenal. It's just been two Titans who've been playing really good. And of course, Toddy being on graduation point. They win the night's event. They graduate, get some cool art, and can no longer enter, but they have the satisfaction of knowing that they are pretty damn good.
Yeah, Big Cat versus Chizuru. Big Cat's choosing to play the Dino first. Seen the Chizuru first a couple of times. Into the Sylvie. So this is a little bit of a problem here would be that Sylvie's speed might be quite difficult to deal with for Dino if you're not being a little bit more preemptive than normal. However, you do have the armor options that other characters don't, so there might be that opportunity to command grab through some holes, or even use armor like for 2C and stuff like that to get around things. But Tati's Sylvie definitely can become the problem for the team.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Big Cat to find the space, make sure that they're putting the I think the crouch A's and the 2C's are gonna be really what's clutch if they can find just the right spacing. Nice, hopping right over with the Cabron, and is and armor on the anti-air can be very strong.
Ooh, jump
And
back
those-
CD.
Again, crouch C again. Use that armor, stop those jump-ins.
Big throw. Wait, very nice.
What a call out.
Yeah.
There you go. You
Yeah.
take one chance sometimes, and that's what happens. You have an armored command grab, which in retrospect sounds really good, but it's got a lot of startup on it, and Toddy was just ready and to punish, make the most out of it, and look at this lead they have now, despite Big Cat having had the start.
Whoa, immediately into the level 2, and then gets the jump in and cleans up.
Yeah, you kind of SOL there. All you can do is wake up roll. After that, you're gonna just get chipped out because there's just no reversal, no guard cancel, nothing.
Yeah, and it's really easy to roll OS those situations, so very, very hard to deal with. So, but Big Cat did have to spend the meter for it, so Tati going in with a meter lead into the second round definitely means you can just get a little bit of more output out of your confirms, like that. Oh no!
Flag hit! Unfortunate. You kind of see everything freeze there, and then Toddy doesn't get their combo. Really works out for Big Cat. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks indeed, but Tati's still playing confident. Just roll with it. I know Tati plays quite a bit, so they'll be confident that these things happen in net play and just move on. Take it out of your brain. Nice block in the overhead, though.
Uh-oh. It should be huge damage, gonna go level 1, just lock out immediately. No extensive combo. So it doesn't want to use more than that because they have the one bar that they can finish with. But these big normals for whip actually worked out really well being in the corner. Although with no punish on the DP because of the delay on that Farsi.
Yeah, a lot of the times, even when you autopilot that stuff, you can still get a punish with most characters, but her C just has so much recovery because of the range.
Hey, the stare down. I love that. You wait for the DP. That's again, it's the you might DP, so I'm going to stay back here and then just delay sweep. And that's just been really working out well for Big Cat, especially with Chizuru, who's got such an amazing sweep.
There you go. Yeah, great ending for Tati. Just getting the throw and not spending any meter. And now we're in that situation that Asp wants to be. Anchor versus the last character. Just needs to get 1 or 2 big hits and that should be it. But same thing with Yamazaki. I mean, this character, 3 bars, max mode confirmed, gets the poison at a level 3, does just so much damage. Big Cat playing really solid so far.
Yeah, I mean, this is an Ashe without the kill condition, right? So they have to play this a very distinct way because they're not going to have the sensical lock combos on deck really at all in this, but the neutral can be aggravating enough, so it's going to be on Big Cat to just not be too crazy, where they take too much incremental damage and set it up where Toddy just needs a single super to finish the job, but...
Yeah, but now we're here. 2 bars, quick max activated for Tati. But at the same time, it is a good hit into death with Yamazaki. Haven't been able to find even the grounded hit, a nice confirmable grounded hit to go into level 1.
Here's the genie. Big block. Oh, that should be it. Just go in. Level 1, level 2. Poison does its job. Bam, bam, bam. Sayonara. And that's the ticking time bomb. As Big Cat was just waiting. Just one chance. One chance was all they needed just to find that damage. And Yamazaki just craps it out. It's insane. One of the best level 1 super cancel combos in the game because of just the raw damage and the poison after.
I think it's the first Shadow Strike that I've seen tonight, at least on stream. And I would encourage more people to use them because they're dumb strong. I am a Shadow Strike abuser, but I also play Luong, so she abuses it very well. But like, I still think it's a good tool on a large portion of characters.
I agree. The damage you get from a Shatter Strike is insane. If placed as an anti-air, just hitting it raw. So That was Big Cat kind of stealing that back, getting a big grab. Hugs are coming through here, and there's like the respect again, another respective walk back on the wake up of Toddy's wake up, knowing that Toddy has reversals available just in case. So Big Cat never really overextending, but that gives Toddy the ability to take their turn back and just look at the damage from the combo.
Yeah, boy, overhead not enough. Just gonna take that and then go low. Tati taking all the momentum back, but like originally Big Cat was kind of controlling the pace with Dino, but found that hit, the nice combo carried in the corner, and then it was all Tati afterwards. And going into this second round with a little bit more health than the previous one, so maybe can create a bigger life lead for them here.
Ooh,
big hit.
You expect the grab instead of the close C. That enables huge damage. But finally an actual regular uppercut here on the side of Big Cat, but their life is still forfeit.
Oh my god, this character does so much damage with 2 EXs. Got them to whiff a button, and Tati going in hard on the second round.
Give Sylvie an inch and she'll take a mile and then some. She's just here having a good time, right? This is one of the party characters of the game. She's just goofy and loving every second of it.
However, I love Yamazaki for this reason. Gonna spend a little bit more than I expected, but just what I'm saying, the level 1, wasn't able to get the final tick with the poison, but finds with the 2A. The poison just being the best level 1 super in the game because of the damage makes him such a potent anchor character, because it means that almost always he has enough meter to make like even a reverse OCV.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to see there. And one little trick that Yamazaki players can really utilize, and it's been super strong, is these 2C anti-airs. If you're going to anti-air and get it, if someone jumps right, always go for 2C into the A version of the Snake Strike. If it hits counter hit with the 2C, you'll get the juggle. Mm-hmm. And if you just do a normal anti-air, you'll whiff, get meter, and there's no problem. But there is a problem here, as Whip is going to send Yamazaki packing. The 1-2 combo of Sylvie and Whip does the job and ties things up 1-1 as Toddy Strike is taking no prisoners.
Yeah. Let me see those OTGs though for the Yamazaki super. You want to guarantee the max amount of poison damage that you get. So I don't mind you like doing that every now and then, especially if you want to keep corner. But in that situation specifically, you left a lot of damage on the table by going into level 1 and level 1 over again. The poisons don't overlap, unfortunately.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so we're back to it in game number 2. Is Sylvie was the problem. Can this keep up? I mean, Dino's back here. These clutch 2Cs can be huge, but at some point, Toddy's not going to jump as much. He's going to use that running speed just to close the gap and be a threat. Oh, hey. Where are you going? Nowhere.
From downtown. Set it up again. Meets him in the air. Very nice read. Side switch. Has time to jump all the way over and get a close normal. Good damage.
And going right back at you.
Let it rock.
Pretty even here now. But now we're back to a slugfest. Oh, finish the job. Well done. That was a huge decision there from Toddy. But again, these reversal uppercuts on either side have not really been paying dividends. So now it is Big Cat with the lead for the first time after the point war. But this is probably the hardest that he's going to have to deal with. I mean, it depends. Well, I say hardest, but those big, like, active normals can really stuff certain things, which could be really good. But at the same time, like, Toddy has no reason to approach.
Yeah, it's not only the fact that this character has big normals versus a grappler, it's, very nice backdash. It's not only that, it's the fact that this character actually has incredibly slow run speed. I think it's the worst in the game. So even approaching the opponent can get quite difficult. So, almost all things going into this third round.
Those clones are probably the fastest thing in the game. Those just zooming, really making it hard for Whip to just kind of try to measure the approach. But yeah, you see Big Cat just working their way in, keeping it tricky by just sending out the fake clones and the real versions of Shizuru. Okay, damage adding up. Extend it. No, doesn't want to go for super, but is happy to sit here with 3-bar and crunching. Goes over the low. That was amazing. Oh my god, Big Cat. Everything's working out great.
Yeah, great hard read on the defense there.
And then jump B. Quick, fast, air-to-air normal. Does the job, and this is a huge lead for Big Cat, who is just trying to gatekeep and slap that diploma out of Taddy Shrek's hands. You're not graduated tonight. Big Cat trying to make a statement.
Yeah, Ash having to do a lot of work, but Tati, I mean, it's all about when you're an Ash player, you're an Ash player, right? Like this is you always dream about getting to this position. I'm wondering how Tati's going to approach this, because you do have 2 characters to go through and a lot of meter. I'm wondering when you want to spend this meter is definitely the most important thing. If you're going to get an opportunity, because Big Cat is just rolling and making it so difficult to find any sort of big hit.
Oh my goodness, there's the overhead. One more will do, and this is just a tough spot. Tati doesn't want to spend any bar for guard cancels or for pretty much nothing, and they're going to pay the price. Jump CD. Oh, that's a rough way to go when you are an Ash player. You have your win condition in your pocket. You have the meter for Sans-Culotte. You can get those touch of death. So you can find that. But if you don't get the hit, you can't do it. And it's like, do you max mode on block, force the guess and get the kill, or do you spend your meter just to push your opponent off you with guard cancels? It's like little things where you are forced to spend the bar, and you'll still get it back from doing your combos, getting hits there. But when you die with 5 meters in any fighting game, or most max meter, it doesn't feel good because of just like the fact of it is you were just shut down and you didn't make an effort to spend it in any way, even defensively. So just a rough way to go about it and discouraging. But gonna see a swap here, putting the whip. But we see a swap as well from Big Cat, calling it out and just making the read, bringing the Chizuru against it.
Interesting to see the anchor for Dino. But, I mean, if they're confident in playing these characters in any order, all for it. But Tati coming out on top so far. However, Big Cat's been really, really solid and really confident in their play and not wanting to overextend. However, finds the corner once again. Nice run-up throw.
Alright, perfect start for Tati, even with the swap around on the side of Big Cat. Whip not pulling any punches or whips.
Yeah, Tati will be pretty happy because they probably thought about getting the whip away from the Yamazaki, from the Chizuru, or trying to match it against the Dino so that they'd have a healthier life lead going into the Chizuru. But it kind of worked out either way. And we're almost sitting on a full bar, almost a full character down for Big Cat. But again, Yamazaki can make all leads back. Character is so good with just 1 bar.
Finally seeing command grab, recognizing that blocks are coming out. Yeah, Tati is content to block. Oh, that was a perfect chance. And a DP punish. Not what you really would want out of here, but Big Cat finding little hits there. Could have maximized a little bit, but it's fine. All that matters is stepping stones. Finding the answers and then building upon them. That's always going to be the biggest part as you're playing and entering tournaments.
Yeah, what's actually impressive is that Big Cat's gotten all of this health without meter. So, I mean, they're almost just going into this next round.
Oh, never mind.
Well, maybe if they do go to this next round, see how much Tati wants to spend on this, too. Nothing afterwards.
Oh, that's like that, yeah. Level 1. Should OTG here just finish it? There it is. Stomp her out. Goodbye. Well, yeah, go ahead.
That's a lot of time spent. So that means Big Cat actually isn't going to get a lot of health back. And, yeah, very, very little.
No, that sucks. Yeah, you are in a spot where it's like Yamazaki's going to say goodbye relatively soon. There's the grab, just the drop kick from Heck. And Dino is all that stands in the way of Big Cat taking the set or Tati bringing this 2-2.
Yeah, and generally, I think Tati's been pretty happy about how this matchup's gone in the previous 3 games. But we'll see if this changes with meter, how much Big Cat wants to spend on this.
Right, full sending it already. Looking a little funky, but hey, that crouch C confirmed. Here we go. OTG, let's go. Take a bite out of your opponent and send it down.
The climax is so sick.
I've never seen that climax before. That climax hits hard.
It's so cool.
That shit is epic.
It's so extra, and that's I love about it so much. The blocks and the cross up, and the guard cancel too. Really smart. Has to be careful. This is a 4-bar Sylvie. That damage, never mind. Body press.
Very surprising that, like, I mean, obviously he's the Dino player, but like the amount of times I've seen him do like intercepting jump CD. Very cool.
But again, this is Ash with all the resources. We've not seen Ash get to spend the resources. This will be that time. Finds the hit on the whiff of the crouch C, and now it's Toddy. It is your time to shine.
Oh no! They didn't spend it on the while maxing, so they actually spent an extra 2 bars. I don't know if it's gonna matter. It's gonna be pretty close. Gonna build an extra EX. Oh no, it did matter.
Cabron comes through, but it's bar spent. And it's not the worst part. You have a flash kick. You have a character that's gonna jump at you, can take the air-to-air trades, and there's it, just shutting it down. You overread a fireball that wasn't there. Oh, that was best case scenario for Toddy. Ties things up 2-2, and now we're gonna go down to our final round of winners finals.
Yeah, that was actually really smart from Toddy. He walked back a little bit and kind of feinted the fireball, and then just jumped forward. People don't make decisions like that at full screen, but that was a very active thinking. So we go back. We're playing the. We're playing. Yeah, I know. This is very interesting, as we got an entirely different set order for both players. Seeing the Ash second, actually, which is uncommon. I think this character is viable in different positions now. But I always thought it was the thing that it was kind of like Ash players are Ash players.
You said Tom and Jerry ass order slut.
That's what it is sometimes. All you can do is guess who's going where, and it's like the Scooby-Doo where everyone's just running through the doors.
Both players trying to prove they can play the characters in any order. And I especially like that Yamazaki and Chizuru do actually have the opportunity to go to any order. Character's so good. He's so good on point because he just has these huge buttons, and he has Geki, and they're just so difficult to deal with.
Oh my god. Brock
Can't believe you blocked
even blocked
that.
the other side. Just these little things that are so nice. Big Cat showing off here. And a big lead for Yamazaki so far. This 1 bar can turn things around really, really well, but the 2C gets stuffed. Hold on. Toddy entering back. Guard crush imminent.
Yeah. Oh, just takes the hit.
Took the hit. That was so smart. Oh my god.
Oh.
But caught him reaching. Cash out. Yep. Whoop. All right. I love it.
Oh my
the
god.
Feint, the run up, the throw. Toddy recognized the situation and said, "I got one more in me. One more trick in the book." And really, again, Big Cat just caught, just waiting. That's the downfall of KOF, is you cannot sit still for too long or else you'll get got. So that's a dangerous game that Toddy's playing. There is the armored command grab on the side of Dino, so if you want to vacuum him in to set up a cute little trap there, he will snatch you right up.
Yeah. Good position for Tati to be in. Nice 2C anti.
Ooh, nice from a Big Cat not pressing afterwards. It's been really patient here. There's the vacuum. Guard crush. But that was, I don't know, wasn't ready for it. They weren't ready for it.
Did they expect the same situation as last time?
I mean, technically they got a hit afterwards. Just I don't know if a rising JA was really what they wanted, but it is what it is. And you got a 3-bar Ash. So this is actually kind of like in a great spot for them. They can set up the Genie to get something cute. Oh, what a jump. What a hit, but no combo confirmed.
We're almost at that point. Once you get around 700 in 3 bars, pretty much anything kills with Ash. It's kind of the sweet spot that you're going for.
Roll 4. There it is. Yep. Nice answer to Genie, but one that can get scouted up if the Ashe player is ready. Oh, no run grab me that time. The D throw is coming out. But then, again, more patience here from Big Cat.
What is happening?
We're just popping around. Big Cat not wanting to get tagged and not give Taddy the satisfaction. Oh my god, I love this. No one committing to anything. It's just Toddy with the life lead and saying, I'm fine. Just hanging out here, not doing a single thing, whiffing and making you want to go somewhere. Uh oh, no, you ran in! No, you whiff!
Oh!
No, we don't hit our combos!
Gotta hit confirms! Mashing roll on hit, what a monster! Alright, hold down the neutral.
No, gonna be some damage, but what happens?
Tati still has like a fraction of a life lead more. Gets the hit, that's the life lead!
Run away!
The cat's running away! No! Need to find the hit! No!
No way! Laughing. Well deserved.
Yo, the snipe from full screen. Tati turning around with
the most respectful ground start. Why is he jumping?
Anything here is fair game right now, as Toddy is just potential of just blowing up with Ashe. Has the hit,
yes,
has the quick max. Level 1, Sans Culotte, don't drop these and you are in it to win it.
So I don't believe this will kill, but you're giving yourself such a great position and you're ticking down so much time. Like, you know, you do technically like 50 more damage by just putting the clock underneath 42.
Exactly. Okay, Genie comes out. All the meter spent. This is a perfect spot. Toddy's just like Big Chillin' again.
Yeah,
Just
now you see Big Cat trying to find that snipe. They've been good on it.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
They've been good at it. They've been sniping. They've been making hard reads on fireballs quite often with both Dino and Chuzuru.
But now here's the monster. You forgot about Sylvie and what she's been doing right now. It's going to be big on Big Cat with less than half-life. On Chuzuru has the bar. 2C may save the day, but you got to find the hit. You got to find a situation where you can make it work for you.
Yeah, I like these characters both on Anchor because they're just really good at operating with minimal meter. But, you know, with that life lead, Big Cat's gonna need a lot more.
The patience is coming out though.
This is it.
Oh,
This is it. If they find a big
Toddy,
hit.
one hit, and that does it. Same as Big Cat. Anything goes right now. The sweep.
Oh, please don't tell
skip.
me you guys are gonna go the whole round without using their meter and combos.
Okay. Oh my god! Totsugeki comes out, misses the mark. I smell sweep wars coming in. Nice block. Chase down.
Oh, still has that 2 bars though.
Blocks, chips, damage is gonna be in effect. There's still one more EX to finish the job. No DP. Watch your ankles.
Oh my god! Oh,
Guard
they
cancel.
did
No, he
it!
survived. I can't believe it. Just blocking wins.
Holy.
Big Cat just said, I can live through this. There's no problem. You can't chip me out, and just gets the punish and gets the win 3-2. Oh my god, it can't get any closer than that, but what just a solid down back. Holy crap.
Toddy was having a lot of trouble opening Big Cat up.
It's just nerves at the end. They're both people recognizing that they were playing on a wire, and that makes some weird decisions. Different things go in your brain at those moments, and Big Cat was the one who was staying more calm. They were the ones who were more willing to down back and more willing to throw out specials at safe ranges.
Whew! Makes your own heart beat.
But that super sick set. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was insane. You got every little thing out of that you could ever hope for. Like,
Yeah, I feel like you can be disappointed you lost that just because it's in tournament and it was winners finals, and it's kind of, after a grueling set like that, it's kind of depressing to have to play another more sense than you would have to, but really that could have gone like literally either way. So I don't think you should be down on yourself for making bad decisions, you know.
No, from what I've seen, Tati's a pretty level-headed individual. Yeah. So it's good. Understand that at any point a different decision would have won you the game. It's not necessarily the very last gambit. It could be, something from game 2 that could have won you the set. So it is what it is. And yeah, it also means it is a thing to say, I'm getting to winners finals and I'm making these games this hard.
Definitely.
And we're still in it, technically speaking. It's grueling, especially in KOF, but we're still in it.
Okay, well, I don't know where Prodigio is, so I'm gonna play the highlight reel from the last year. So this is the end of year highlight reel that I made. I really hope you all enjoy it. It's gonna start off with a very familiar face. So enjoy, y'all.
Guess I might be, feel the cold air, so autumnal. When I fall, I tend to stumble, rip my skin off, falling faster. Close my eyes to hear your laughter. Felt I knew you, feel I know you. Almost feels like I'm supposed to take my fears off. I don't need them. Closest I might feel the freedom. We get closer, seeing visions, turning into snap decisions. But for now, I'll enjoy someday. Maybe it'll happen one day. Love is stupid, so am I. But that's the problem. Spending days.
Okay, well, BKG Prodigio showed up a little early, so we're just gonna get back here. Okay, Dizzy versus Prodigio. This is the battle for 4th place. We're gonna move on and fight Toddy Striking Losers Finals. It's every other Monday, so it alternates with our Blaze Blue cross tag battle tournaments. So, the next one will be, let me look at the calendar. The next KOF tournament will be the 22nd. But if you join our Discord, I'm always gonna ping everyone before with the KOF roll before when signups go up. So if you want to join our tournament, make sure to join our Discord. You can also find games for with other beginner KOF players. It's really a chill place. The community there is awesome. I'm never doing a Marvel 2 tournament. Shut up. No Marvel 2, Malik. Sure, FGC is a fraud.
Wow, getting really upset about it.
He's my friend. I make fun of him.
Real distaste for Marvel too. I'm surprised.
We can't have Retro Friday. Schoolgirls and Uni are on Friday.
Me too. Friday is coming up, huh?
Yeah, that's why we'll have a tournament every night of the week starting February.
Hey, shout out to y'all. I mean, the Training Network deserves the love right now. Tampa Never Sleeps has been like the big dog for the last year, but y'all are doing really good stuff for every community and just, hitting the different little niche. That's super fun to see that little something for everybody, depending on no matter what skill level.
Yeah, I'm happy with what we're doing. I have a great time.
Ooh, get snatched, get tossed. Oh yeah, Shro, just man, this is the kind of guy that he could have had a great career as a football player, but he wanted to be a musician.
I don't have a job, so this is like basically my job. So I really don't have like a day completely off, but Sundays usually I run morning bursts in the morning and then I'm off the rest of the day. And Saturdays I run like the thing in the afternoon and then I'm off the rest of the day, so it's not that bad. That unemployed lifestyle.
Guys, the eruption.
I am not making a lot of money from TMN. My husband is nice enough to let me pursue the things I like to do.
Aw, you love to see that.
Yeah. I used to be asking for Exert games at like 9 a.m. Ain't no one playing Exert at 9 a.m. I wake up, I hop on Exert, I hop on a fighting game, and it's tragic. Is your husband married? I wonder. The world may never know.
That's the code of the night. Ooh, on help time? What do you do here is Bessie Dizzy, right? Oh, we go for the climb, or level 2. That's what I love to see. The fact that this character can extend damage. Attempting the anti-air, watch out for the cute stuff. Prodigio is definitely one who's going to be sneaky. You can't trust Prodigio. No, this is not someone I would lend $5 to. I wouldn't say, hey, here, hold my bag. You gotta be extra careful.
Everyone who's Dizzy, Bestie Dizzy builds post, Dizzy is DIB. Dim. Dizzy is my bestie.
Oh, nice DP. Got that patented 3 bars for Prodigio. Gotta watch out for the overhead. It's taken more than one life today.
Maddie, you'll literally make top 8 in every game we run before you fucking make top 8 in BBCF.
I don't know if that was a nice thing or a mean thing.
No, it was a mean thing. I want her to pick a character in BBCF.
Who do you want her to play in BBCF?
I don't care who she plays. I just care that she sticks to a fucking character.
Oh, yeah. Well,
she switches characters every week, and that's why she's never made top 8. Huh.
That's the death. That's the death of a few players, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't stupid. Then I'd play Joy. That character's so cool.
Oh no, fuck that character.
Oh, she's so cool.
She's my least favorite character to fight because first of all, she's a bad matchup for my character, and second of all, like I don't have to approach it till I want to thing, and I'm really good at it is really annoying. Her fireball is like top 5 most annoying fireballs in fighting games.
No, isn't it sick? But I'm dumb, so I just play Jin and be done with it. Just there you go.
Sometimes the hard road, you look at it and you're like, I'd love to travel it. The destination is great, but damn, I'm trying to walk that way.
Literally, I'm too dumb to walk straight on this road. I'm gonna swerve off at some point.
I don't think Izu is even hard. You just do 66J in gain arts. Throw
you say that, but
do D teleport profit.
I've seen what Izzy always done to hands.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, SKD played her on pad, which I think is significantly harder than playing her on stick or hitbox.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because she has like 800 billion OSs.
Oh, nice. 2C to the heavens.
Nunogi. Yashiro just has hands. This character's fists are bigger than like half the cast.
I would kill here. If I could. Oh no.
Oh my god, where are you going?
He gets those.
Where are you going? God damn it, I love it. I love this character so much. He just checks you in every aspect in Bessie Dizzy. He's just catching Prodigio, just trying to get cute with it, and it's like, nah, you don't get any free options here.
Yeah, love the hard call out on the roll. Nice. Another roll catch. Even if it's little things.
Just patience, yeah. Crouch C. Paying the bills.
Oh, not spending anything on it just yet. Rolls out of the corner. Definitely good positioning for Dizzy to make that comeback. Prodigio. Oh, big duffs.
Oh, wait a minute. Takes a chance. Had extra damage potentially, but it's okay. You get a crappy
Oh
OT.
my god!
Roll 2.
She's too ballsy.
So you're telling me you got duffed twice in the face by Prodigio, and then you said, you know what? It's time to run for it.
They ain't gonna do it again.
Bessie Dippy. That's amazing.
If you're gonna go down, you go down your way. Bessie Dizzy is living her best life in a good spot here. I mean, with one bar can just get so much life, and these combos take so much time off. But unfortunately, 2C can't save you in every situation.
Jumpy.
So now we're down the final characters, as this is Bessie Dizzy's last chance to keep it alive here in the tournament.
Sometimes you jump B people. And then you win. Let's see if we can do it again. Prodigio sitting on 5 bars. So definitely on the touch. Ooh, wasn't able to get the confirm.
Oh, cross it. There's the elbow. Here we go. Chansu.
This could put her in a great position.
How much did she spend? Level 1? I like it. Just do level 1 and then level 2. Okay, extra credit.
Yeah, this is going to be one touch. This character doesn't need meter, so you can just...
Oh, no.
Oh, if it was just a little bit better. It's still a scary situation to be in. That's almost 5 bars, so it could be touched to death. Ah!
Gets the double zap. Taser up. Level 1.
How does that work? This character. Oi, one more touch.
Yep. Small hit. It's okay. Nothing from it. And the throw's gonna finish the job. Misplacement on Prodigio's side because Bessie Dizzy another lease on life. In an extra scary spot when you have no meter and no way to reversal. It all comes down to hoping you get the grab or finding a way out and getting just the simple finish. But Bessie Dizzy spent everything because she said, I'm tired of hearing these guys say spend my bar. You know what? I'm spending that bar. You want me to spend my meter? I'm doing
it. It's working! I'm right! Dizzy's winning! I'm right!
Bestie Diffie is gonna kill me.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Okay, let's go. Do the work. Bestie's Dizzy's Rio has done the work, despite not having the explosive damage she's known for. She just has really good neutral with him.
I think this character, just the toolkit that it gives you makes you want to not like go in hard.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna stay here and toss fireball and hit far C, and if you make a mistake, you explode. And I don't have to do anything in the meantime, and it's great.
And look how much damage is just incremental. These are just like single hits, what an uppercut. DPs like that, just denying Prodigio like any little goofy thing.
Oh my God. Dizzy!
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not.
That was using lights, so that was actually not bad for Bestie. Dizzy's gonna take some damage here, but it's like
okay, but that's Prodigio's problem. Like Dizzy's problem is that they TP'd, or they random DP'd when they could have rolled backwards and tossed 2 fireballs, and it would have been the same exact amount of chip.
But they just gave false hope, right? And they finished the job, so they were like, "I'm not gonna die from this."
It was calculated.
Hey, she's winning. She's right.
Nice. Great damage on that combo.
That was just a YOLO DP.
I'm more okay with that one. I'm more okay because if it works, it's a mental guard break. If it doesn't, you know, we're already playing with a character up. I would like you to play around the 40-second mark and try to just relax, but I didn't mind that one as much. The run-up TP was kind of egregious.
No, Bestie Disney. Let's go. Prodigio getting them. the combo age started over here. Really good damage. Holy shit.
Prodigio said, "Okay, you want me to wake up, roll? I'm gonna wake up, walk forward, and then roll."
Oh my
Avoid
god!
it. That was hilarious. And look at this death. Wow. There's like these little weird adjustments that are just working out, and the fact that Prodigio found that escape out of the corner and then just turned it around from that, and amazing. He would like he is committed to what he's gonna do, but he'll do it in a little bit of a way that it will work. He just has to make those little changes. Nope. Okay, that's not that. I mean, you take a little damage. It's the EX, make him spend bar, whatever. No big deal.
Yeah, both Rock and Terry's Rising Upper. It's not. It doesn't do a ton of damage, so don't be afraid to be hit by it. You lose your turn, but I mean, that's not that big of a deal, all things considered. Goes for the reset.
Knock knock. I love the walk up throw you whipped. I'm just gonna get the casual grab. That's fine. Good check. Cashing out. That should be it. Oh, not quite.
Oh! And then a little panicky on the command grab or the corner, the counter. But still a great game nonetheless from the both of them.
That was electrifying. I had a lot of fun between the two. Prodigio taking it 2-1, but definitely a hard-fought battle between both. It's just that big damage coming out from Terry.
Dude.
Just finding more of those big hits, and you just see just life bars melting. So it's not as easy for him to find the hits as it once was, but once he gets those, he just dishes it out just like Rio does. And that's like the power of that as like the secondary character. So Prodigio moves on and makes it to the losers finals.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forgot about Terry because he's not, it's not the first two patches of the game, or even just the first patch maybe. But like the character is still very annoying to play against. Well spaced, burn knuckle, and just dealing with the guard pressure that the character puts on, having just a huge amount of damage once he finds the hit as well. It's really annoying, and I think that character character's better than the character people give him credit for. But Prodigio playing it fits his playstyle really well. Prodigio is the type of player that is really asking the opponent to hard commit to their options. They're like, if you don't, specifically read this thing, I'm gonna get away with it. And when I do, I get more options than you do. I get more opportunities than you do. So it's asking the opponent to do less, and that could be hard for some players.
Yeah, an active game like KOF, right? You feel like you're pressed to just be moving, be grooving, to really be pressing. So I get you.
Yeah, it's a skill to learn for sure. I've talked about it recently with somebody else, but learning how to play at -1 or 2 is a big deal in this game. It's a huge deal in KOF. Like it's not all about plus frames and resetting pressure and stuff like that. Sometimes you literally just have to put yourself at slightly negative, and that could be beneficial to you. And once you learn how to play like that, it'll open up the world for you, for sure.
I mean, slight negative is the way to go. You're doing stuff that makes it so you're not punishable for, and then people are feeling like they're ready to press. You just have so many tools in this game that you can really like deny that, either through defensive measures, through movement, or even like going all in with like specials. So it just really makes it scary. Especially like, a simple one is just, hey, I did a small string and then I end it with my cancelable far C. And then you're just playing it where you're baiting your opponent to try to press a button. But if they press like a light, it's not going to be reach far enough, where a far C typically have some decent speed to them, but they reach a little bit further. So it just kind of like, it just catches your opponent where it's just like, they feel like they know the little spots, but it's rough out there.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
So Prodigio having to run the gauntlet this time from losers finals, going straight into from losers semis to losers finals. Let's see how much stamina can hold up.
And no breaks on the Prodigio train, but Toddy already with the commanding performance, right? They've shown that time and time again, super strong, and they play a really good team. I think that's going to be able to deal with Prodigio, but Prodigio is not one to not find his opportunities. And it definitely has a little lead here. Gets punished, nothing huge, but still has a lead nonetheless.
Whoa. Neither opponent able to find that big confirm yet, but a lot of little hits, including that jump CD that pushes Prodigio almost all the way to the corner.
Ooh, what a trade.
Yeah, Tati sitting back. Oof.
There you go. The jump back CD. Prodigio just playing the lead. Not being afraid, especially maybe a read on the side of Tati. Going for maybe like a jump over a fireball if Prodigio's feeling comfortable in the zone. But no. Again, Prodigio's just very hard to read, and that's works out to their favor in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that was really good from him. He actually, it was Tati went backwards because he was looking for a fireball to reflect first before approaching, and then was like, okay, cool. Now that I've like done this and I've ready you, now I'm gonna run forward and try to, start pressure since he's not throwing a fireball. And yeah, great read, great read.
Hey, try to jump over it, but a little too fast. And
Yeah,
Tati evens things up. Got the right time too, so he's gonna get the max life back, and it's gonna be full health on both sides.
Yeah,
42 is
a
that magic number.
Super fast fireball. Yeah, 42 seconds. You can do. Think about it like this: like if characters have 300 health to recover, you can just do damage by dropping them underneath 42 seconds. It's a little thing to think about, but definitely something later on. So you're starting Prodigio again with the pressure here. You got to worry about the guard bar. Guard cancel going the wrong way.
Hold on. A little spicy here. Let's calm down, internet. You're right.
Oh, not going to go into it just yet. Another good snipe with the EX Fireball. Tried to return the favor. Oh, big jump in. Just gets to walk up with a throw.
Like that. Just the presence of mind. Walk forward, grab. Oh, the max mode cancel. That's all the bar from Tati. All but gone. And then a free jump in. Prodigio just taking the meter, taking Ash out. This is another great scenario for them as they're looking to seal the deal in the first game.
I wonder if they wanted to do 2B max or something like that. Like whether it was on hit on block and then just the block stun ate the 2B.
I can see that.
You can, because you can do that on defense, but yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Alright. And this is Prodigio just saying he's cool with it. Guard Crush, this is going to be some mad damage. How much we're spending here?
I think we're done. Oh, no, not quite. Alright.
Oh, the drop! Needed the second rising tackle into super that could have done the job, but a good tech from Prodigio, and Terry just needs anything here. That'll be it. There it is. That's a good call out. There's always a gap if she goes for the heavy version or the EX version of a little arc lightning. So it was just, I'm gonna press here. If there's a gap, cool. If you tighten it up, nothing's coming out. That was a beautiful, beautiful read and just awareness from Prodigio. God dang.
Yeah, a lot of the times, if you're struggling with someone's pressure and they feel like, oh, they can constantly reset their pressure or whatever, it's usually because the gap is in places that you don't expect. So, stuff like with Sylvie's lightning, the lightning arc move specifically, the fast one is usually a block stun, but is negative on block. But the heavy one is plus, but has a big gap. So that's sort of the mix-up that Sylvie's putting you in. And it's very hard to react to. It's possible, but very difficult. It's sometimes better just to try to make the hard read. The reason why Sylvie is so good is because you're trying to make a read on that, and if you're wrong, then you eat like 500 damage. And if you're right, or if you're play it passively, she gets to continue her pressure, which is kind of it's one of the reasons why she's so good. Just that gameplay, just around that one specific special move. Tati's very good. I mean, you can watch Tati play around it. They pretty much they really use it a lot, and I think it's a strength to their playstyle. I believe Prodigio also pretty confident on just blind switching when the opponent does so. Pretty interesting. Gotta worry about that guard crush. Gets a reversal throw, gets some space on their guard bar. Boy, big hit.
Okay, what we got? We got Toddy doing pretty good here. I like this. I mean, interesting to see all these team switches like we saw. There's the plus frames.
Yep.
Did not mash in between there, and Toddy said sick. The rare, like, plus on block special.
Yeah, there's a few of them, and they're usually accompanied with a lot of startup. But once you get used to like how that play style works, then it will be you'll learn how to play around it pretty easily and attribute it to other characters. Benny being the other one that comes up to my head.
Surya, all right, big damage. But no, why does his close B whip like that? Why does it just go over crouchers? Why are proximity normals like this? There's the punish. That's gonna be big damage.
Oh, maybe missed a special, unsure, or maybe they just didn't want to spend anything there.
Didn't have the X until just afterwards,
okay.
so.
I was looking at the wrong bar, maybe.
Yeah,
Pressure
happens.
continuing. Look at that.
Great switch up for Toddy again. Going for the Sylvie point, which is what paid the most records off. Against the bar.
Yeah, Prodigio, you need to kill there. You need to get this character out of here. Do not give her another chance.
Okay.
Plus fire.
Checks and balances. Okay, finally that time. The close B, you'd be lucky that after rolling forward, you were left standing, because that could have been terrible. It's just normals in this game are so weird. Okay, gets the throw. Nice run up. If you classic KOF thing, guard cancel or rolling off the ground, teching, you throw away your throw invulnerability. So run up, grab.
Yep.
It's offset by the fact that your own throw is really good if they get close to you on your wake up. So feel free to mash. Alright, now Blue Mary versus Whip. First hit, going to Prodigio, and here comes the combo.
Shall be so good. Alright. Love the amount of meter that Prodigio spent on this. You're going to have to pace yourself if you're going to make this comeback.
Backdash.
Yeah, great backdash.
I'd also never get over the fact that Blue Mary just has a taser.
Yeah, I know.
She just uses it. It's like, yeah, whatever.
God forbid girls have fun.
I mean, she is fighting someone with a whip and a knife, but then at least give Whip back her gun. If you're gonna let
Yeah,
Blue Mary
taking
taser-
away Whip's gun was crazy.
God forbid women have hobbies.
That was like the best super ever, because it was like her level 3 super, and she just pulled out the Desert Eagle and just blasted you. Alright. The anchor battle with Prodigio with the lead, but guess what happens? Level 1, sounds cool lot. And alright, we're playing our favorite movie.
It's going to be close.
Has the extra bar.
Yeah.
Can get extra credit with level 1.
And then there's an EX here.
Oopsie.
No, not quite.
Never mind.
Alright, cool. There's always a
We're
setup.
good. I love the idea of a DP there. It was like, oh, the combo drop. They can get up and press a button, maybe get a chance, and the DP was a little slow, and it's like, never mind.
Common Tati W.
Yeah, another one from Tati on the back of their Sylvie. Just super good. Super good. I think it's really the character that kind of anchors this team together, especially when they play them in this order. When the Sylvie has a good game, the rest of the team has a really easy path to winning, I should say. So I really like it. I think it's Lacid also plays like this. Different style Ash team, because they play it with the Mighten-kun and the Shermie, but kind of a similar idea, like asking the Mighten-kun and the Shermie to give a life lead for Ash to sort of just like always go in with more meter than the opponent and then just kind of explode them at worst.
Well, we're 1-1 here. Looks like we have another juicy set between two great players here. Although, Prodigio answering back, getting some big damage, run up, grab, that chunky grab. That man just tossing over his shoulder so hard.
Nice jump back D. Great air-to-air option.
Are we slugging? We are just slugging out between these two.
Gotta worry about that guard. Yeah, understandable, because your guard's so low. You want to do something, and that's not the thing to do. It's Tati. Maybe another missed EXDP or Fireball or something, unsure, but unfortunate. That's a couple of times that's happened to them, and it's spelled the end of a few rounds as we get a first really good, strong start from Whip here.
Yeah, you gotta even up quickly and do it fast. Nice throw, yep. That was Prodigio's kind of probably most consistent wake-up option. Doesn't like to go for wake-up DPs. Will always kind of go for the wake-up roll forwards, but Toddy just making that quick work of it. Not really spending much bar and, you know, punishing it every chance I get.
Tati making up the difference now with the whip, so they're pretty much all even here. We're playing 2v2s. We get another strong DP. Prodigio still not afraid to do it, and maybe they should be. A hard read from Tati after the backdash, making it hurt.
And then gets the light cross up, nothing crazy, but it's all about momentum here. You have a character like, yeah, Robert would love to throw fireballs casually, but Whip does not care. She denies so much screen space and denies like game plans from like traditional zoning characters. Makes her just even like the best zoner because she's a counter zoner.
Love the guard cancel there, especially with the healthy life lead.
Okay, good challenge. Recognizing that it's always Toddy taking the turn back, but DP is gonna have to make Toddy think twice. No, he rolled back into it. No.
To be fair, there's not a lot of whip players on there, and there's even less good whip players, so you can maybe not be used to playing around that specific tool. It's an incredibly slow fireball.
You also think when a fireball leaves the screen, it's gone. But this is KOF, baby.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. All down to Blue Mary here, and it's a tall order. 5 bar, though, can make something happen. Just has to spend this bar somehow, one way or the other. Nice chase down. Literally got you. There is no way out here. You're going to hold this mix-up. You're holding this mix-up.
Nice.
Please stay in one spot. Prodigio just 2 good callouts in a row. It's going to send Whip down. Oh, not quite yet. There it is. The classic ender.
The classic ender for Prodigio. It's worked time and time again, but they only get that opportunity for making good reads on that roll and just staying put. It's a great way to beat players, let me tell you. Literally just stand in their roll range. It's true.
I agree. And
you gotta. Oi! Oi!
No, never mind. Slicer? No, you're fine.
A little scrambly at that moment. Tati's
Oh,
still
the
sitting
block
on
of the overhead. Someone blocks the overhead. How often you see Blue Mary's overhead? Rarely. And it works out, and this is... If Toddy plays this right, it's a wrap.
Yeah, they're going in with a lot of meter here, so it really is just so as long as they hit the combo. Super.
Level 1, or just don't even need extra level 1, just the quick slap and the quick win with that combo. They finally got the hit all the way through. Great jump from Toddy. That's all you need to do. This is the big thing with this character. It's daunting because it's it's technically advanced, but it feels oh so good when you can hit these combos, set them up, and then cash out, and you're just like, ah. That's how you play the character.
Tati, great read on the defense, blocking the overhead max mode, which is worked for Prodigio often with Mary. But what that does open up is the mix-up. So you got to be worried about when you're expecting that overhead. If you see a couple 2Bs max, it'll actually lead to more damage. So the game is afoot. It's definitely not a... Sucks to not get the hit, but it's not the worst thing.
Right, Toddy one game away to getting in the grand finals, to get the run back against Big Cat. But Prodigio not going down without a fight. Been the scrappiest player so far, and impressive to be. Their playstyle is hyper aggressive, and a very a lot of big reads, but they've not stopped. They've not run out of steam. They just really came full on forward, still playing like they like to play, and that's after a long tournament, that's can't be understated.
Yeah, I mean, this KOF, you can play like this. Sometimes you can just be more right. And, there's top players who've made a career out of it. I guess DP Ender. Yes.
Wants a second guard crush. Just wants something out of here. But the roll out, never mind. Hands off, yep. Wait for it. That was the second one up, and now... Nice reversal in between the call out. That DP is crazy because it's one of the most punishable DPs, but it just goes so far forward, does huge damage.
Yeah. It's very horizontal, which makes it good for those situations.
Oh, punish! Nice. Wow, what a round start.
Oh, missed the combo. Unfortunate. It's a lot of damage left out on the table, especially the pressure afterwards. You get hit by this.
Nice.
Yeah. It's definitely a different situation because you do more damage and then they don't recover all their health afterwards. You maybe even get pressure, maybe another hit. So, tough drop, but nothing that you can't make a comeback from. Same thing for Prodigio. Just gets slapped out of his EX.
Now back to this game of his whip kind of just having that strict advantage from mid to full screen. So Prodigio's going to have to find ways around and really just pick their spots, or else they're going to lose a lot of life just trying to approach.
A little bit of jitters. Thankfully not during a combo or anything like that, so that's good. Oi, big jump in.
Okay. Now the question is, do we spend? We spend a level 1, okay.
Yeah, especially when it's being hard to get in onto your opponent. You should definitely spend it when you get the opportunities. Empty low! Oh, wasn't able to get the cancel.
I like that neutral jump. Cute stuff. Prodigio just their Prodigio-isms. Moving them forward, right? Gets the empty jump, gets the frame traps. It's starting to add up little by little, but how do they seal the deal here? That's the number one thing, is how will they close out?
Yeah, Prodigio still staying on the offense. Oh, these cancels killing him though.
Can no win here? Literally a DP or a throw will finish the job here. Can't even take chip if you're Toddy, who's got to maneuver in. 5 seconds left. The jump CD again, kick to the head. I love them when Prodigio has the life lead, especially in that matchup. They play it so well. Happy to run the clock and just pick the right spots to finish it.
Yeah, they've been making really good reads in those round-end situations. As we get into this one, oof, another empty low, gets the cancel this time.
Yeah, big money.
I agree. Get that timer ticking down a little bit more.
Nice. I love it. This is it. Trademark Prodigio. Gives you an advantage and snatches it right back out. There's the empty low. Can't kill here yet, but gonna set up for the finish, and there it is. Recognize that they couldn't kill with the combo, so went for the reset, knowing that Ash is the character that wants to hold down back. Caught Ash charging a little too long, and that was a wrap.
Yeah, the pressure from Prodigio is really working out, and it's a lot of the thinking about the other thing that's catching Tati right now. So we see another member select.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competitions.
See if we're gonna see it. Oh, sorry, not a new. I was gonna say another order select, but it's actually a character select. So maybe seeing a new character, maybe just getting a little bit more time to breathe.
Yeah, curious what it could be. A lot of choices here, but Toddy already locked in. Prodigio, figure it's going to be the same route. Can't really swap up your team after a win, but your order's kind of fair game typically.
Yeah, curious. I think we've seen Tati play different characters before. Yeah, the Chizuru is the thing that came up to my mind. Instead of the whip.
I can understand why you'd want to make this change. So I don't mind this at all. My only worry is that you're not warmed on the Chizuru just yet. But that's a player by player thing. Tati will understand themselves better than I will, obviously. So if you feel like you have the confidence to make that change without needing to play the character multiple times, I mean, I like the choice in the matchup. Like, I like the character decision, but I think it comes down to player comfortability sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see
how comfy they are, because they're put in the last chance here. As Prodigio tying things up 2-2, down to the wire in this set. Can't ask for a better way. We've gotten a full set in winners finals. We're getting a full set in losers finals. Grand finals will be right underway afterwards to see what happens here. But we're gonna see who will make it there. As right now, yep, Prodigio off to an early lead. Nice chase down, rush down, finding their sweet spot with Robert, but has to be careful here because now Toddy's finally got a taste for blood.
plus frames. Yeah, tried to mash on it. Good damage. Oi, nice throw bait as well with the double hop. Something Tati's been really good at is once they get them in the corner here, their pressure's been very, very good with the Sylvie. And we're going into this situation once again where Terry has to make up some, but has done before. Let's see if it does again.
And again, classic. Every time. Gives you an inch, but steals it right back and then some. And look at this damage here as it's going to have the meter for level 1, but it's fine. Didn't want to spend it more. Wake up throw turns into OS, getting the anti-air, and now big damage right back from Sylvie.
Oi. Nice. Love them leaning back. Once you get to that 41, wonderful. Very happy. And mashed on it. I'm totally okay with that. You made him spend an EX meter. More importantly, I'm happy that Tati was aware of the clock, dropped it underneath 41 before they got slightly more aggressive again. Remember that once you get to 41, then they only recover 250 health instead of the 300. So it's like doing 50 damage by doing nothing. Nice. Good cleanup from Chizuru.
Right. Another super important round right here. Toddy got to keep the Blue Mary from getting anything going here. Chizuru with all this life lead. I mean, Ash in the back. This is kind of the prime Toddy that we've seen in the winner side. That switch out, I mean, looking just fantastic. And now with this, like, Chizuru with another character in the back, Toddy's not doing anything. They can just sit back, sit pretty, and Blue Mary's going to struggle just to maneuver around, not take damage, and this should be close to it.
Yep, gets level 1. That's going to be it. 3-2 for Tati, switching into the Chizuru, which really worked out for them.
Like the announcer says, mad respect to the winner. That was absolutely stellar showing there after the character select, taking time to cool down. Tati Strike, pulling back all the energy and ramping up. Third place though, Prodigio, who really took Tati to the brink, and with their unique playstyle, did such a great job all the way throughout. So really fun to watch them, find success and express themselves in their own way.
I really liked how Prodigio played. I think a lot of players don't play that aggressive, but I do think that they need to be. If I could give one piece of advice, it would be to be a little bit more active in your learning versus opponents specifically, because I believe that you made your game a bit more difficult by not recognizing that Tati was willing to punish the things that were making it, like, that you were trying to do that were pretty tricky. Like, you got killed for your round start Tatsu with Robert like 3 or 4 rounds. And yeah, it's round start, so you're only eating like 250 damage, but like that's 250 more damage that you get to play by not doing that once.
and that means that could be a win for you. That could be the difference. You know, you get a combo earlier or later, they get less meter, etc., etc. So I mean, just my advice for you would be literally just to go back to your games and watch them, and just consider that you're not. I think you have like the right idea in terms of the aggression, but you can change the way that you approach it a little bit more and use it to inform your decision making just a little bit more. I literally think if you change up the way you play one of those instances, you might be winning the set. You might be in grand finals.
Select stage.
Well, picking up grand finals, locked and loaded. Winner side, it's gonna be Big Cat. This is Toddy's chance to graduate, but it's gonna have a hard road. Has to win 2 sets in total to get graduation, to move on from KOF here at Training Mode Network. But Big Cat has been a thorn in their side. Let's see what happens, and we're beginning our first game. Chizuru is going to be on deck, so Whip has been put to the bench. But Big Cat sticking to their squad. It's going to have Chizuru Mirrors here. And, oh my god, the Wake Up 2C. Too good.
Oi! Nice confirm! Not a thing you get all that often, but Tati was ready for it. Oh, guard break, rolls it.
Forces a guard cancel out, which is fine if you're Toddy, because look at this lead you have.
Yeah, and they're being aggressive because of the guard bar. They got a lot of life out of that, gives them a nice lead, but they're not out of it yet. Dino with one more hit. Didn't confirm off the 2A, and Tati will take it.
From round 1. Harding. Round 2. Ready? Go!
So yeah, it looks like a Big Cat having a specific order they're going in with. Same point dinosaur they had before, but this Chizuru on the anchor this time. Big hit from Toddy, who got a lot of life back, and now is gonna get a life lead just right now. This is looking expert, as Toddy's been all revved up for winning losers finals. Okay, trades back and forth. Toddy happy to take those. Not giving up any of their lead or any free damage. I like to see that. Playing very compact.
Yeah, just a little overhead on the rollout. Wasn't able to get the big damage, but yeah, just gonna throw. A little bit too late for the punish itself, but it's okay. Usually, a lot of the times when people miss counters, they'll just down back or something. So good stuff. Tati's just making this Sylvie roll again.
Yeah, insurmountable throughout with this decision making, and it's just been tough as Big Cat hasn't really turned on yet, so he's gonna have to wake up a little bit, or else Toddy will just run right through him, this time using that rampant aggression that Sylvie can allow. And again, having played against like Prodigio, where you might like play someone who plays like that, so you have to really like turn up your own speed. So carrying that over in this game, nice extension, so much damage here. One more hit will do. But, ooh, no, didn't get the combo after the 2C. Big chance. Toddy just needs any air-to-air hit and can finish with the anywhere juggle, but might not be able to get it, yeah.
Saw a reversal something, so maybe a throw. Expecting like an empty low, but still. Sylvie can sit on the bench. Job is done. See the Cheeser come out now. Oi, Max! Oh no! Wasn't able to spend it on anything. Oh, so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Just a 2-bar. We're going to take the full screen trade, and Toddy is more than happy to. Still has the Ash available. But it's a little something. Nice roll away.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've taken a lot of little damages here and there, and Big Cat's gotten Tati to play at their pace, which is beneficial to them, but Tati will be able to take it. Yeah, in a lot of cases, when you have that much of a lead and you're playing a character like Chizuru, you should really like relax and not try to get into slugfests as much. And that sounds backwards because you feel like you have 200 health or 200% health over the opponent, but their best opportunity to make a comeback is to recover as much health as possible. And if it means that you guys slug it out and they kill a character with like, let's say 50% of their bar, but they recover 30% of it, as opposed to like, you know, making them just bleed health over the course of like 40 seconds, but you do 80% and they only recover like, 15. It's like a way different situation. Just make your game a lot easier. However, Tati did have the opportunity to play that aggressively because they had such a life lead. And I think, Big Cat's going to ask his Dino to do a little bit more work. Just get this Sylvie out of here, maybe. 2 seasons nice,
on the plate. Which is what do you do, really? Your options for like stopping is going to be like a well-timed 2C on jump-ins, but if those big jump-ins aren't coming, you just see the trade-off looking a little rough here, as it's really hard for a character like Dinosaur to really chase down and find the hits they need, as Toddy's just been avoiding it consistently.
The anti-airs have been on point. I mean, 2C is a really strong tool, don't get me wrong, so it should be on your mind as a Dino player, but Big Cat's hit a lot of them.
Oh, big pressure again.
Caught the backdash, rolled out.
And then just a jump back CD. And that's one thing is like, you have the fast command grabs, like the non-armor ones, like the one-frame command grabs.
Yeah.
Those would be good in situations where like you see the unsafe string from Sylvie that has no gap. You gotta kind of throw that out there just to kind of catch if he wants to be too close to you.
Oh, nice neutral CD. Putting Tati in the corner. Big Cat with the pressure now. They've been really good here. Rolls out. Nice timing on the rollout from Tati. Switches up the situation. Nope, I want the corner. Really like that. I really like that guard roll from Big Cat, actually. I think they understand that they're very strong in that position, and we're willing to spend the meter because they were just like, I don't need it for supers if I can just constantly get these little hits and corral Tati in the corner. And we're pretty much even now. Big Cat made a comeback with the Chizuru.
As close as you can get here. And a little bit of the meter lead always could be nice too, but can they play in the mirror match? It's going to be a lot of crouch Ds. Everyone just kind of inching their way forward, using the clone to move in, but Big Cat finds a throw, gets a small lead, and now it's that time to pressure.
Oi. Big Cat just harassing Tati right now. It doesn't feel like they're able to get their own game started.
Yeah, it's rough. And they spend the bar too just to get close, and that's all the meter gone.
Yeah.
Tati spent everything just trying to advance forward, and Ash is sitting in the back. It's like, hey, leave some for me. Hello, can I have a spare bar? Can you just let me enjoy a little bit? No. And now Big Cat, the mightiest tiger of the title, is just 3 bars. Chizuru, you have a reflect, you have Yamazaki waiting in the cut. Can't ask for a better situation.
The one good thing about having Ash in your back when you get into this position is that it almost doesn't matter how much health you kill with, so as long as you kill and have enough meter to get to the next round. And that way you can kill 2 characters. You don't want to be here, you want to have the health to like kind of play around with, but this is a thing that Ash gets to do.
Oh, there you go. Ash has the resources for this. Sounds clutch just right there, and gonna get as much damage as they can, just to whittle down Chizuru and take advantage of the fact that they got the clean hit.
Yeah, it's not going to be a kill because we don't have any more meter after this, but it's going to put him close to a one-touch situation. Especially after all the chip that this character gets to do. Goes over the fireball, switches the situation.
Oop, hops over, but gets tagged by the green stuff. The ectoplasm comes right through, and Toddy just with a dream and half a bar is still in there.
Yeah, very difficult situation, especially Big Cat having the 2 bars. Or sorry, the 4 bars, so you can just go into max with 2. Like right there! Oh, make your life easier, just hit the 2 buttons.
Okay, nice genie mix up. Extra credit, not a lot on there, but it adds up little by little.
Oh, no!
Never mind.
Chance,
Okay,
chance,
whatever.
Chance! We get to 2 bars. Well, we spent 1 there, but there's an
Guard cancel here.
opportunity.
I mean, at this point it's tough because if you are Big Cat, you could just guard cancel twice and you'll kill. That's like the actual checkmate when your defensive tools will do enough damage.
Okay, but how many
finish the
people know
job
that?
for you.
You're right, but how many people know that? Do you guys know that your guard cancel could kill? It's a good thing to keep in mind. Is it the case that the guard cancel brings you to 0, but you can, but it won't kill?
No, this is a game where it will just finish it.
Okay, so it does its full, it does its damage no matter what. Okay.
Okay. And nothing really you can do there without EX bar. The light slashes or lights into the slashes really work off of EXs. But nice jump!
Oh,
I
I
love
love.
command grab again. Look at that turn.
Yeah. Hard read. Pressure. Tati playing really well around the lightning. Oh, nice CD.
Ooh, that was a big block from Big Cat. Really impressive that they would just take that and. Oh, chance! Finds the hit. How much are we gonna spend here? One more. Oh, I love that damage.
Great
So
combo
good.
selection. That was
And
awesome.
the juggle, nice. Everything coming up, Big Cat.
Yeah, this is such a big win. Getting the Sylvie out of here finally.
I mean, momentum's coming around back for them. They've been, they got that win in that second game, and a little victory here and there as they just getting back to where they were in the winners finals.
Not gonna spend the extra this time around. Pretty confident just running them into the corner, but Tati finds the way out. Nice throw. Nice defense from Dino.
Oh, look at the cross-up
Big
jump
Cat.
at D! Oh,
In the
I can't
corner,
believe
too.
you got it. And you're gonna go back there? Yeah. Oh, this is tough. There's no safe way out, and got a punish. Didn't want to spend any bar to finish the kill, but now it's like a tag. Any little claw swipe, just like that. Oh,
Yeah, that 2A is so good for checking Chizuru. You need something like that. You usually need something with range, but when it has pretty low recovery like a 2A normally does, but it has the range that Dino has, it's really nice in those situations.
absolutely. Okay, so now it's all down to the Ash. Has the bar, but has 2.5 characters to have to burn through, and that's with the way Big Cat is playing. That can be a tall order. Gets the grab, gonna set up the genie. It's gonna go for the cute cross-up step, and then get the combo. I like the idea, but
that's
the follow-through was a little unfortunate.
It's so cheeky. Ugh, Ash players are just, they love this sort of thing.
Oh, big in here. Time is running low, and this damage is adding up. And that flash kick's not going to do it, but the genie will grant the wish and get rid of the dinosaurs.
I think the damage has been done though. That was underneath 30 seconds, so for how much health Dino had left, I think he'd be quite happy. The big thing here for Tati is meter efficiency. You can get through both characters with your amount of health that you have and the amount of meter that you have, but it's just about how you want to spend it. And we're going to spend it. We're really close to the corner, though. The closer Ash is to the corner, the more damage she gets off of her combo.
Looking good here. Still got the one bar. We have a chance. Just depends on how we follow through and finish the job. We're going to go for level 1. Going to keep it going. It's done imminent. Don't even need to worry about the stun. Just managed to finish the job 100%, and now everything is just actually back in the driver's seat. Toddy still has a big chance now. Gets all this life back, despite how long that combo took. Gets a good chunk back. 5-bar Yamazaki can bring the pain, but you know Toddy's already done much better after the start.
Oof. Gonna spend the EX. I can understand the last time that they did that, the normal version whiffed. So wanted to make double sure it didn't and get out of the corner. So I like the decision. Oh no, we're supposed to kill there.
Uh-oh.
Max.
Okay. Level 1. Hit that level 3, and you know what James Chen always says.
Oh, what does he say? I'm not sure.
He says, "Man, this character's cheap."
I mean, I'd agree.
You know.
I'd agree.
Why can't I hit this combo? I keep dropping it. God. Fucking classic James Chen rage streams.
Oh, gets a hit.
Never say never. You didn't do level 2 until climax, so this is giving Tani the small chance they need.
It's a chance, though. It's a chance.
Genie trade, okay.
Almost take that. You have no more meter. Gets the hit. Oh my
No
god.
throw though. Wait a minute.
No way. No way Tati does this. No way. This is too much even for Ash.
Oh, your
My
ankles! At the end there, what an answer. Walked forward, slapped the crap out of the boots, and took the win. I was so scared for a Big Cat, but they were like, I can't go for Reflector. I'm not going to even risk that. I'm just going to make my way forward, and I can't believe that just sniped the fireball and did the job.
Going back to the whip, I do feel like the Cheeser hasn't done the work that they have wanted. And they're gonna put it against the Dino, which was something that they tried to do. Big Cat and Tati in winners finals played a bit of musical chairs with their characters. So now kind of maybe going back to it, but it's a bet. It's a bet. You've sidelined the whip for a while, and you're sending it in here as the clutch of this the clutch decision maker here.
Alright, but will the follow through be there? Can we find a nice finish here? Could Toddy get to that graduation they so desire, or else Big Cat might be getting one on the board here. Already the pressure's coming up, and oh, that's good. A good anti-air. That far D enables so much. See, over half-life gone. No escape out of this corner.
Meterless! Oh, it hurts. Oh, pixel health. I wasn't able to get any more than that, and meets in the air with the JB. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just a fact. You have when you're in the corner versus Dino, you watch him walk back. You don't get to press a button. It's just a fact. The risk there is so great.
Alright, little by little, Big Cat is just extra comfortable. Big throw, not the best punish there, but it keeps him in the corner. This is where Toddy is shown to shine, but the crouch C finds the far D, gets the hard knock, but doesn't want to commit to anything more.
Round throw. It's just a fireball. Oof. Felt like the decision was right there, but oh, jump back CD. Very nice.
What a mix of back and forth. It's been like great wake up options from Big Cat. Okay. Oh, gets the slow grab. That's a hit. Doesn't get Oki after it, but the chase down is real. And this is the best spot. Look at this extra damage that Dino is getting. Gonna be dead here.
Yep.
And Toddy is finally finding some momentum there. Lost the whip and lost a lot of life on Sylvie, but this is where heroes are made. 2 bars and a dream. Can they make it through Chizuru and Yamazaki to tie things 2-2?
Oh yeah, there's so many characters in this game that like 2 bars in the mid position is so scary. Like you're literally like 2 double EX combos away from killing people.
Ooh, here we go. At the start.
Gotta spend it,
Big
actually.
damage, half-life gone. Expensive, but worth it. Oh, what a call out. And then one crouch C is going to do it.
Love the guard cancel there. Big Cat knows with Chizuru, he's been winning when Chizuru's been playing in neutral. So we guard cancel and we just play more neutral.
All right, last chance. It's all down to the Ash. Big Cat, 2 characters looking to get, I believe, their first win and making a statement after having not been in a Training Mode Network tournament in a while.
Yeah, he was in the last one. I think the last one was his first one.
Oh my god, it's so hard knowing when Shizuru's going to zip past you, whether it's a clone or not. You got to look for the shadow. That's going to be your big tell. There is no clone. The clones never have the shadows. Only the main Chizuru does. So you can use that to your advantage, especially in training mode, to know what's real and what's not. It's a minor detail. Ooh, there's a hit.
Wait.
Is this it? Super to do it? Not even. Welcome, Big Cat, to the big wins at Training Mode Network. The
Yo,
first
congrats.
of
And he entered last.
actually 2. Oh, just to
He was
snipe
like,
the-
I usually can't make it on Mondays, but I can make it today. And I was like, good shit, bro.
Yay, congratulations.
Well done.
Congratulations to our top 3. Everybody played really, really well today. It was super, super fun sets to talk about. Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm sorry for the people that lost their houses. Oh yeah, Big Cat was playing incredibly well tonight, so it's nice to see. Good shit. We'll get him next time, Lord Toddy. But
I love watching Toddy play. Like it's I think partly it's that Toddy and I think we have pretty similar mindsets in terms of gameplay and what we value in characters, but it is a joy to watch them. I think they're literally just like little bits and pieces away from being a strong player.
yeah, it's great to see. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming tonight. Cheered on the players. I love when everyone gives a big, everyone comes and cheers on it. It always makes me so happy, and I know it makes the players happy as well. Thank you, Sammy and Raph, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love being here.
Yeah, it's cool to hang out with Sammy again, and just always fun to watch some great KOF.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so Big Cat asked us to raid someone who is not live right now, so please give this streamer a look and see if you want to follow her, because Big Cat recommends her. So thank you, everyone, and have a good night. Bye-bye.